BlindWarriorSven.
Hey, hello everybody! Welcome to my stream. My name is BlindWarriorSven, and today it's September the 4th, if I'm correct. Yeah, it's the 4th already. Hey guys, good to see you. Welcome back. It has been a while since I've been streaming because I didn't feel so good last Wednesday. So unfortunately there was no Wednesday stream this week. But let's see that we can try to catch up today. And today I'm gonna play Manamon, so we continue with the adventure there in the world of Manamon. I'm really looking forward to see what is going to happen here in this, a little bit dark story in my opinion. But before we go, I would like to say welcome to Ohio Jane, welcome to Don't Run Off, Rubber Cookie, good to see you. Shaz, welcome to you, Unseen Jungle, hello there, and Pikachu of course. And by the way, Pikachu, thank you very much for your resub to the channel, really appreciate it. Digo, welcome to you, man. I sent you a whisper message earlier today on Twitch, so maybe you could check that up and answer me in a whisper back if you want. And last but not least, Sparky, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. You had a wonderful stream earlier today. I was watching together with Shaz, and it really feels good to see you stream there. And also, thank you very much for following the channel to... I will try to pronounce the name correct in one term. Ulrikavismar. Ulrikavismar, thank you very much for following the channel and welcome to the club. And I think I have said hello to everybody here on the chat. And if I missed your name, I'm really sorry. I didn't do that by purpose. But once again, welcome to the stream. Yo guys, Manamon time, and that means that we are going further with the adventure here with Sparky, with Rubberlegs, with Bubbles, Steely Butt, Phantosaur, and we also had a Fluffy in the team. So let's just unmute the game because I had it on mute. And the intro is playing.
File menu, load game. Total playing time 1 day 15 hours 54 minutes and 6 seconds. Current location Mana Hotel. Adventure started on June 26th, 2020.
And guys, I'm just moving my microphone a little bit because it was not standing in the way that I wanted. So I'm sorry for the popping sound that you probably were gonna hear now. But it will be over very soon. And where's my pop filter? Oh, it's there. So let's put it in front of it. Next time I will do that before the stream, but I simply forgot. So it seems like everything is standing how I want it. So once again guys, Manamon is loaded. Fluffy isn't the slightest bit fluffy. No, it isn't. It's actually a fighting shadow creature, and that doesn't sound so fluffy to me, but you guys, you give the name here on the chat. And I mean, if you name a very monstrous creature a cuddle name, then I am okay with that. So let's load up the game.
Load game.
And I'm currently in a Mana Hotel. I'm not sure in which city yet, so let's go out of the hotel. Here is the door.
Brightwater City.
In Brightwater City. And to summarize a little bit what happens during last stream, we entered the Tangeria Tower here in Brightwater City, and on our way up in the tower we battled some strong tamers, and finally we were confronted by Octoross, leader of the Shadow Warriors, that evil organization that is hunting us down during the whole game. And he resurrected a Manamon named Erodium, And according to the story, Erodium is one of a twin Manamon, but then his evil part of that twin. And he is some kind of a godlike creature, but he was caught by Octoross, and after that he was ordered to destroy the Tangeria Tower, and we barely escaped that destruction, but unfortunately the stadium leader from Brightwater City died during that event, and also his Manamon that saved us from escaping the tower. So when we woke up after the explosion, we realized that we want to visit our little sister and our grandma to see how they are doing. But they are currently in a city that we can only reach through the sewers, according to the story. And the story told me that I have to go to Hazeldale City and then find the way to go into the sewers. So that doesn't sound so nice to me. But on the other hand, today Shas told me a few times, well, take a shower because you are stinking. So I did, so I'm washed and well, and let's go dig in the sewers.
Pocket Copter. Where would you like to fly to? Siret City, Amica Town. Hazeldale City.
Hazeldale City, there we go.
Hazeldale City.
And I'm landing right in front of the Mana Hotel, but maybe before I go here, let's check how much coins I have.
37,646 gold.
Oh, that's nice.
Select an inventory items.
And how is my
Flyer,
inventory?
4. Status. Antidote. 8. Scorch ointment. 9. Paralysis vaccine. 4. Skill drink. 5. Max skill drink. 4. Revive. 10. Mighty herb. 10. UP restorative. 2. Master herb. 2. Full revive. 3. Medical miracle. 2. Smelling salts. 3. Cancel.
I would say that is enough. So let's just find our way here in this city where we can enter the sewers. Hey Nikki, welcome to the stream, man. I guess there was no package arrived yet.
Select an app.
Let's go. I'm just walking to the right here in this city. Hey, and there I hear something. And this sounds like I am walking on something metallic. So let's just take a look.
Tangeria sewer system.
I think I entered the sewers here. And that loud sound, that is probably the exit where we just came through. And let's see what is here on the left. I hear something. Some water.
A feral level 28 Ratzel attacked you.
A Ratzel.
Go, Sparky.
Let's go, Sparky.
Choose Sharp Super Sparky used Super Spark.
Teach this rat some lessons.
Sparky has dealt 89 damage to foe Ratzel. Foe Ratzel
Oh,
has
one
been
KO
defeated.
there.
Victory. Sparky gained 160 experience points.
You don't see that so often
Obtained 62
by
gold.
Sparky, one-hit KOs, but this is nice. So let's go further to the left. Indeed, there is some water here, but what is it? Let's talk with it.
Dirty water runs through the sewer.
Ah. Obvious. So I'm walking up here, besides the water.
A feral level 28 Premolder attacked you. Go, Sparky. Select an action for Sparky.
I think this guy is a Earth and Stone type.
Premolder is a semi-large creature made of carved stone.
Yeah,
Select
I was
an inventory. Switch mana.
thinking
Select
so.
Steely Butt Fontasaur. Fluffy. Bo-Obles.
So maybe Fontasaur will be a good option.
Fontasaur. What do you... Go, Fontasaur.
Out with Sparky here.
Faux Premolder used Pounce. Faux Premolder has dealt 9 damage to Fontasaur. Select an action for Fontasaur. Choose a move. Aquazap Drench. Water. Fontasaur used Drench.
Let's drench this guy.
Fontasaur has dealt 318 damage to Faux Premolder. Faux Premolder has been defeated. Victory.
Oh, good
Sparky
question,
gained
Don't
102
Run Off.
experience
If I have
points.
any encounter now,
Fontasaur gained 230 experience points.
maybe I
Obtained
should
75
get
gold.
some before we continue this sewer.
Select an inventory.
Let me
Status.
check.
Items. Can't rare jewel. Giga ultra encounter down. 10.
We have 10 from the Ultra Encounter down. So I think that will be
X-Path update install. Lightning X select.
sufficient here. Thanks for the advice, don't run off. Let's go up.
The large machine appears to pump water.
Okay, so this is a machine that I'm bumping into. And I can't go further up. So I think I have to go either down or right. Let's just walk down. Another Ratzel here.
A feral level 28 Ratzel attacked you. Go, Sparky. Select choose a move. Super. Sparky used Super Spark. Sparky has dealt 78 damage to foe Ratzel. Foe Ratzel has been defeated. Victory. Sparky gained 160 experience points. Obtained 62 gold.
No, I don't think the reader said that, Jane. Let's further go down.
Dirty water runs through the sewer.
Okay. No, I have to go right. And there was the exit again. Another creature here
A
attacking
feral
me.
level 29 Ratzel attacked you. Go, Sparky. Select.
Maybe we should
Sparky
just run
makes
away
a break
from it.
for Sparky escaped.
Okay, there's a wall. I think I have to go down. No, up.
A feral level 30 promoter attacked you. Go, Sparky. Select. Sparky makes a break for it. Sparky escaped.
I think I'm gonna use my first Ultra Encounter down here because a lot of creatures are
Inventory items. Update install.
pestering
Lightning
me.
update X Ultra encounter. Select an
Let's go up. Hey, and on my right I hear a person there. Up, 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 up. Left. How can I get there? There's the water again. Do I have to go here? There's the machine. Oh wait, now I can go to the right, I think. Yeah. Oh, that water sound. Luckily I don't have to pee here. Further to the right. Now I can go down. And there is a person standing, and I guess it's a tamer.
So my friends told me there were rare Manamon hiding in the sewer. Well, I've been looking for hours, and I've not found any interesting Manamon.
Nice friends, telling somebody there are rare creatures in the sewer, and then he is looking there for hours and he found nothing. Good joke there.
I think I've fallen for some sort of trick. I just am not sure what. Lad Carson has challenged you to a battle. Carson sent out a Friggle. Go, Sparky. Select switch map. Select steel font is fluffy. Bo Obles. What do you go? Bo Obles.
Okay, Bubbles here against this Friggle.
Faux Friggle used tidal wave. Faux Friggle has dealt 12 damage to Bo
Hey
Obles.
Onscan, welcome to the stream.
Select an action for Bo Obles. Choose a Meteor Rush.
Let's go for a Meteor
Special.
Rush here.
Bo Obles used Meteor Rush. Bo Obles has dealt 150 damage to Faux Friggle. Faux
Critical,
has been
super
defeated.
effective.
Sparky gained 408 experience points. Bo Obles gained 612 experience points. Carson sent out a Chirufalo. Select an action for Bo Obles.
Hey Yuki, welcome to the stream. And I'm doing good Onscan, thank you for asking.
Choose
I
a
hope
move.
the same for you.
Guard up. Stand Meteor Rush.
Okay, another
Magic.
Meteor Rush
Special.
here against
Bo
this
Obles used Meteor Rush.
Tarufalo.
Bo Obles has dealt 80 damage to Faux Chirufalo. Faux Chirufalo tunneled underground. Select an action for Bo Obles. Choose Guard Up. Bo Obles used Guard Up. Bo Obles' defense was increased by 1 stage. Faux Chirufalo used Tunnel. Faux Chirufalo has dealt 38 damage to Bo
Oi.
Obles. Choose Meteor Energy Burst. Bo-Obles used Energy Burst. Bo-Obles has dealt 24 damage to Focherufalo. Focherufalo used Takedown. Focherufalo has dealt 25 damage to Bo-Obles. Focherufalo suffered 6 damage from the backlash. Select an action for Bo-Obles. Attack. Focherufalo has 4%. Select choose on Bo-Obles
This will
used
kill.
Energy Burst.
It must.
Bo-Obles
And
has
it
dealt
did.
24 damage to Focherufalo. Focherufalo has been defeated. Bo-Obles gained 1093 experience points. Bo-Obles has increased to level 41. Health has increased by 3, Strength by 2, Defense by 2, Magic Attack by 3, Magic Defense by 3 and Speed by 2. Bo-Obles now has 29 training points after gaining 5 training points. Carson sent out a growler.
Yo Jane, if I don't speak with you anymore, have a
Select
nice
an action
day
for
at your work.
Bo-Obles.
And thank you for lurking the stream and for being here on the chat before.
Choose a move. Meteor. Select switch map. Rubber legs. Cancel. Rubber leg. What do you want to do with rubber legs? Go. Rubber legs. Faux growler tunneled underground. Select choose battle cry / quicken earthquake roar sound. Rubber legs used roar. Rubber legs strength was increased by 1 stage. Faux growler used tunnel. Faux growler has dealt 39 damage to rubber legs. Choose a earthquake. Rubber legs used earthquake. Rubber legs has dealt 92 damage to faux growler. Faux growler used scourge tail. Faux growler has dealt 19 damage to rubber legs. Select choose a roar battle / rubber legs used slash. Rubber legs
There
has
you go,
dealt
man.
63 damage to faux growler. Faux growler has been
Slashing
defeated.
it down.
Bo-Obles gained 315 experience points. Rubber
And,
legs gained
indeed,
378
rip everybody.
experience points. Vlad Carson defeated.
Thank you very much, Onscan, and I'm really happy that you are here on the stream, and I hope you will enjoy this stream with this audio RPG, which is very inspired by the Pokémon RPG games.
Huh, now I think about it. Why are you down here? There is some sort of super rare Manamon here, isn't there? Haha, well, just because you beat me doesn't mean I won't find it first. Obtained 273 gold.
What a stupid person, so to say.
I'm not here. Pretend I'm not here. I'm trying to see if that Ratzel will come closer to me if I don't move.
Okay, well, good luck then, baby. Okay, let's go further down here. I think I hear something on my left. But I could also walk to the right. Let me just check what was on the right first. I went to the left and then I can go further there, but I can also go here to the right. Oh, there's nothing. Okay, we have to go to the left here. There's the wall, and then we have to go down. Sorry guys. And let's go further down here. And now I can go again left or right or further down. No, not further down. Let's see what is left. From there I can go up, and what was on the right? Oh, somewhere I can go further to the right and up. I think there is some treasure here nearby, because as far as I understood this game, if you have multiple options, you have to check them out. No, nothing it seems this time. So let's go back to the left then. And then down. And then left. Let's go down. Such a long way down. What is there? Maybe I should go up first to check what there is. Up, 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 all the way up. Gollum would say in Lord of the Rings when they climb the mountain. Ah, and there is an item. 2 items, I think.
Sven found a total cure. Sven stored the total cure in the status pocket. Sven found a total cure. Sven stored the...
Awesome. Is there something more here? And a chest.
Sven found an antidote.
No. Walking all the way for total cures and antidotes. Now let's go down then. Down, down, down. Okay, I can go further down or I can go to the right. Not that much to the right. Let's go further down. Ah!
No, not again.
Oh my god, what's happening?
Another explosion. I had been knocked onto my side by the tremor of the explosion, but the sewer seemed largely unaffected, and I was not injured. At least, I wasn't physically injured. Mentally, I was screaming with pain.
Yeah. Oh guys, I was shocked.
Another explosion. More dead people. What the hell? I clambered my way up through the manhole, made more difficult by some rubble which had been piled onto the cover. There it was. It lay in front of me. All of Amica Town, the first city I traveled to on my journey, nothing but rubble.
Oh no.
Help me, a woman shouted. Help me, please. Please help me. What happened? I asked the woman. Octoross, she said, simply.
Octoross the bastard.
He wanted to illustrate his power. We begged and begged for him to change his mind, but he just... The woman collapsed. She wasn't dead, just fainted. I couldn't believe it. The tower was one thing, but this was a whole town. Lives, plural, were taken. This was getting out of control. This wasn't how things worked. I felt so helpless to stop what I was beginning to feel was the beginning of the end. Amica ruins.
Oh my god. So this city, Amica Town, which is actually the first city that we pass through when you do this game, it's destroyed. I mean, it's destroyed. What the fuck? As you can see, as you can hear, guys, I'm walking through glass and other rubble. But there are persons here. What do they have to say?
No, Merkid. Please, please move. Merkid. Please, please, Merkid.
Oh no. The little Merkid. Just checking what is more here.
Ultra encountered.
Destroyed city. There's another person here.
No, Merkid.
Oh.
Please, Merkid, please.
That's the Merkid person.
Oh my god. How did I survive? Dear Zidnyas, no, my town. My market advertising job. All ruined.
There's the source again, where we just came out. I can't remember there was a gate here in the lower regions of this city. And you could go to the west to the forest, and you could go right to another place, but not near, not down. Nah, the market is pity, Shas. No, let's just go through the gate and see what will happen.
Orianda Fields ruins.
Orianda Fields ruins. Okay. I think I found a new place to walk. Here's a guy standing. No, it's out of my reach yet.
A feral level 29 Farage Day attacked you.
Oh,
Go,
Farage Day.
Sparky. Select an action for Sparky. Choose a move. Super Spark. Sparky used Super Spark. Sparky has dealt 107 damage to Faux Farage Day. Faux Farage Day has been defeated. Victory. Sparky gained 271 experience points. Obtained 66 gold.
Now let's go further to the left. I can go down here. Right, down.
Please state your name and Tangeria citizenship ID.
Otherwise. Or else.
Detective Anthony has challenged you to a battle. Anthony sent out a fire raid.
A fire raid?
Go, Sparky. Faux Fire Raid used Metal Fist. Faux Fire Raid has dealt 11 damage to Sparky.
Transformation of Feist, I think.
Faux Fire Raid. Fire Raid is humanoid in appearance. It appears as if it is wearing boots, but that is just its large abnormal foot. Fire Raid are generally rotund looking. Its hands are always balled into fists, and it appears to be wearing boxing gloves. Although once again this is not so. A helmet-like growth covers its head.
Oh, but that is a real helmet.
Select an
Okay,
action. Choose
good to know.
Sparky used Super Spark.
Okay, let's Super Spark this guy.
Sparky has dealt 63 damage to Faux Fire Raid.
Good job.
Faux Fire Raid used Battle Cry. Sparky's defense was decreased by 2 stages. Select an action for
This
Sparky.
creature really sounds like somebody that is not pleased in a restaurant.
Choose a move. Sparky used Super Spark. Sparky has dealt 62 damage to Faux Fire Raid. Faux Fire Raid has been defeated. Sparky gained 1425 experience points. Detective Anthony defeated. Assault. You assaulted an officer. Well, I'm not an officer, but I'm a detective, and surely I get the same rights as a police officer? Or not?
I don't think so.
Obtained 105 gold. Stay away from me, you meanie.
Okay. Shut up, man. Okay, I can go further down. That's it. Chest, I wanted to say.
A feral level 27 Farage Day attacked you. Go, Sparky. So, Sparky makes a break for it. Sparky escaped.
What is in the chest?
Sven found a flyer.
Yeah, right, a flyer.
Sven.
Okay, well, just put the flyer here back on the
Items,
floor.
Gig Ultra and Count X flyer. Select the action you wish to perform. Give, use. Give, set as quick item. Give, use. What do you want to write on your flyer? Blank. Capital D, capital A, space P. P deleted, you delete you P. The flyer has been placed. Items,
So,
flyer.
shut
4.
up.
Select an
By just giving me a flyer here with this chest. I mean, you expect something more, how do you say that? More valuable. Okay, let's go to the right.
A feral level 29 Feist attacked you.
There's a Feist again. Okay.
Go, Sparky. Select an action for Sparky. Attack. Choose a move. Sparky.
Yeah.
Sparky has dealt 107 damage to Fofeist. Fofeist has been defeated. Victory. Sparky gained 238 experience points. Obtained 61 gold.
Okay, I saw your message, Digo. I turned on the light. I hope it's better right now. If you can just let me know, then I can continue with the game. Otherwise, we will bring more light. That's better. Okay, thanks, Digo. Okay, to the right. There is a person here.
Watch your back. These ruins are dangerous.
Yeah, they are.
Tough girl Tanya has challenged you to a battle.
Oh, I like
Tanya
tough
send
girls.
out a Beowulf. Go, Sparky. For Beowulf's disheartening ability has decreased Sparky's evasiveness by 1 stage.
What level is this Beowulf?
For Beowulf is level 37.
Oh, 37.
Select an action. Choose a sharpen. Super Spark. Sparky used Super Spark. Sparky has dealt 44 damage to Beowulf. Beowulf used Bite. Beowulf has dealt 33 damage to Sparky. Select Choose Sharpen. Super. Sparky used Super Spark. Sparky has dealt 47 damage to Beowulf.
Not dead yet.
Beowulf has been paralyzed. Beowulf used Assault Tackle. Beowulf has dealt 48 damage to Sparky. Sparky has 23 out of Choose Sharp Super Spark.
Maybe
Sparky
I should heal
used Super
Sparky
Spark.
after this match. Otherwise, we have no Sparky
has dealt
anymore.
47 damage to Beowulf. Beowulf has been defeated. Sparky gained 1128 experience points. Tanya sent out a Mianiko. Mianiko used Retribution. Critical. Mianiko has dealt 8 damage to Sparky. Switchman, so Steely Butt. Font is Fluffy. Bo-Obles. Would go. Bo-Obles. Choose Meteor Rush. Bo-Obles used Meteor Rush. Bo-Obles has dealt 170 damage to Mianiko. Mianiko used Meow. Mianiko has dealt 9 damage to Bo-Obles. Select Choose a move. Bo-Obles used Meteor Rush. Bo-Obles has dealt 164 damage to Mianiko. Mianiko has been defeated. Sparky gained 585 experience points. Bo-Obles gained 878 experience points. Tough girl Tanya defeated. Only the toughest can survive such a devastating massacre. Obtained 211 gold.
Okay, good to know that, Tanya. What do you have more to say?
My entire family was killed in the explosion.
Oh.
So items, Manamon, flyer, stated cancel. Total smell, medic, full, mass, UP, mighty herb, 10. So select Spark. Sparky swallowed the mighty herb, healing 100 health. So
Okay, let's go further to the right. I think I can hear an item there in the distance. Maybe I should use encounter down first.
UP restorative.
Or maybe not. I can't get at that item yet. So I have to find my way down first. And there's
level 28
Feist.
Feist attacked you. Go, Sparky. Select Sparky makes a break for it. Sparky escaped.
Now I can go to the right. And there's
Sven
the
found
item.
a life tonic.
Oh, life tonic.
Sven
Very nice. Nothing more then. Let's go further down.
A feral level 27 Feist attacked you. Go, Sparky.
All those Feists.
Select Sparky makes a break for it. Sparky escaped.
Okay, there's some person here on the left.
I was here, just exploring, then boom.
then,
Explorer
then
Peter
boom.
has challenged you to a battle. Peter sent out a Ballard.
Oh, Peter. Ah no, not a Ballard.
Go, Sparky. Select an
Yo,
action
don't
for
run off.
Sparky.
Thank you very much for
Attack.
being here. Have a nice day and good luck with your schoolwork.
Choose a Sharpen Super
Hope
Spark.
to see you again next time.
Sparky used Super Spark. Sparky has dealt 53 damage to Fobillard. Fobillard used Subliminal Radio Wave. Sparky has been confused. Select an action for
So
Sparky.
what's new?
Invent Switchman. Select Steely Butt. Fontazor. Fluffy. Bo-Obels. Rubber Legs. Go.
Let's go with Rubber Legs instead when Sparky is confused.
Fobillard used Slam. Fobillard has dealt 21 damage to Rubber Legs. Select choose a move. Battle Slash. Rubber Legs used Slash. Critical. Rubber Legs has dealt 107 damage to Fobillard. Fobillard has been defeated.
Yo,
Sparky gained
Death Mosca,
426
thank you for following my channel and
points.
welcome to the club.
Rubber Legs gained
Good to see you.
532 experience points. Peter sent out a promoter.
Promoter.
Select an
Ground
action,
and stone
choose
type.
a battle, roar, earthquake. Rubber Legs used earthquake.
Let's earthquake this guy. One hit KO there by Rubber Legs. GG's.
Full promoter. Full promoter has been defeated. Rubber Legs gained 1110 experience points. Peter sent out an Embered. Select an action for Rubber Legs. Attack. Full Embered.
Embered?
Embered.
What is an embered?
Embered is a large black bird. Its feathers are long and water repellent. It has large wings that stretch 4 meters across and has sharp talons. Its 2 legs are only used to perch on treetops. Select invent switch so cancel. Spot steal Fontazor. Go. Fontazor.
Let's pick a Fontazor here.
Faux Embered used feather down. Fontazor's speed was decreased by 1 stage. Select an action for Fontazor. Attack. Choose Fontazor used Aquazap. Fontazor has dealt 228 damage to Faux Embered. Faux Embered has been defeated. Fontazor gained 522 experience points. Rubber Legs gained 348 experience points. Explorer Peter defeated.
Okay, Peter is...
I don't care, I lost.
Okay. I wish I could say that most of the time.
I'm still alive, that's what's important. Obtained 305 gold.
Okay, if you put it in that way, then I can understand.
My backpack got blown off. Still, it could have been worse.
Yeah, like your head. Okay, let's go to the left here.
A feral level 27 fairy they attacked you. Go, Sparky. Select. Sparky makes a break for it. Sparky escaped.
Sparky escaped. Hey. Sounds like the entrance to something.
Tangeria sewer system.
Oh no, not back in another sewers.
The small generator seems to help power the sewer system. It seems it may be able to generate energy from water.
Okay, maybe I should use an ultra and counter down again.
Master U items. Can't life rare gig ultra and select an
So what is on the left here? Let me check first.
Orianda Fields Ruins. Tangeria sewer system. Orianda Fields Ruins. Tangeria sewer system.
There was that machine again.
It seems it may be able to generate energy from water. Orianda Fields Ruins. Tangeria sewer system. It seems it...
Okay, let's walk through that machine further to the right. Okay, there's the wall. Let's go down. And here we can go right.
A roadblock caused by the explosion forced me to take this roundabout way to Orianda City. This rather smelly way to Orianda City. Explorer Patrick has challenged
Speak
you to
about
a battle.
that.
Patrick sent out a growler. Go, Sparky. Select an action in switch map. Steely but Fontazor, Fluffy. Bo-Obels, Rubber Leg. Go, Rubber Legs. Foe Growler used Mana Boost. Foe Growler's magic attack was increased by 1 stage.
Aye.
Choose a Earthquake, Quick Slash. Rubberlegs used Slash. Rubberlegs has dealt 51 damage to Foe Growler. Foe Growler used Metal Fist. The attack missed. Choose Rubberlegs used Slash. Rubberlegs has dealt 56
KO
damage
there
to Foe Growler.
by the slash.
Foe Growler has been defeated. Sparky gained 411 experience points. Sparky has increased to level 41. Health has increased by 3, Strength by 1, Defense by 2, Magic Attack by 2, Magic Defense by 2 and Speed by 2. Rubberlegs gained 617 experience points. Patrick sent out a Donomer. Select an action.
Ooh, that
for
is that
Rubberlegs.
electric hammer guy.
Choose Quicken, Earthquake.
It's
Rubberlegs
Earthquake,
used Earthquake.
Yes.
Critical. Rubberlegs has dealt 276 damage to Foe Donomer. Foe Donomer has been defeated. Rubberlegs gained 1330 experience
I don't know
points.
if that exists, Yuki.
Patrick sent out a Munter.
I would say no, but
Select an action for Rubberlegs.
I don't know actually.
Foe Munter.
Monter.
Munter is a humanoid robot. A small metal disc spins non-stop on its head. An intricate logo covers its back. It is black in coloration. Its eyes are blue and the disc on its head is a grayish-silver color. Select an
Sounds,
action for
electric.
Rubberlegs. Choose Quick Earthquake.
I mean,
Rubberlegs use
let's see if Earthquake is doing a good job here.
Rubberlegs has dealt
it seems
168 damage to Foemonter. Foemonter has been defeated. Rubberlegs gained 809 experience points. Explorer Patrick defeated. Perhaps that smell permeating the sewer is coming from you.
What?
Obtained 299
Hey,
gold.
douchebag. Go on, man.
Oh no. My shoes come off and I can't find it in the dark.
Now, good luck searching then. I'm not gonna help you. Follow your nose, then perhaps you will find them. So let's go to the right here. Down. There's another person coming my way.
I'm the coolest kid in Tangeria.
Ha! So why are you in the sewer then?
I go around, fearlessly traveling the underworld of Tangeria, poorly disguised as a sewer system. I mean, the Tangerian underground is poorly disguised. I'm not disguised as a sewer system. I hate grammar. I'm too cool to grammar. Cool kid Jordan has challenged you to a battle. Jordan sent out a sand surgeon.
Okay, what was that?
Go, Sparky.
What is a sand surgeon?
Select an action for Sand Surgeon.
Sandsurgeon.
Sand Surgeon looks like a pile of dark purple sludge, forming an odd pyramid shape with a wide circular base. It has odd bulgy eyes, 2 looking vertically above it, 2 looking in front of it, 2 looking behind it, and 2 looking to either side of it. All but the side and front eyes are hidden beneath bulgy sludge patches. It has several slot-like openings on its body which it uses to collect mud and other sludge to reinforce its body. Select an action. Sparky has 100. Choose. Sparky used Super Spark.
Not a creature that I would like to have in my bed.
Sparky has dealt 42 damage to Sand Surgeon. Sand Surgeon used Vicism. Sand Surgeon has dealt 29 damage to Sparky. Choose a move. Super. Sparky used Super Spark. Sparky has dealt 45 damage to Sand
Not
Surgeon.
dead yet.
Sand Surgeon used Vicism. Sand Surgeon has dealt 27 damage to Sparky. Select
Vicism?
an action for Spark. Choose a move.
Vicis.
Sharp Tail Whack. Sharp Super Spark. Sharp Tail Whack.
Oh, no Super Spark left.
UP remain. Bite. Sparky used Bite. Sparky has dealt 12 damage to Sand Surgeon.
No, that doesn't work.
Sand Surgeon used Vicism. Sand Surgeon has dealt 29 damage to Sparky. Switch map. Steely but font is Fluffy. What? Go, Fluffy.
No!
Sand Surgeon used Vicism.
Bad choice, Sven. Yeah.
Sand Surgeon has dealt 54 damage to Fluffy. Select Sand Surgeon has 20%. Select Switch man. Bo can't Steely but Fluff Bo Obols. What? Go. Bo
Maybe this is a better one.
Fluffsign Surgeon used Vishism. Fluffsign Surgeon has dealt 24 damage to Bo-Obles. Bo-Obles used Energy Burst. Bo-Obles has dealt 33 damage to Fluffsign Surgeon. Fluffsign Surgeon has been defeated. Sparky gained 487 experience
Reminds
points.
me of being on the toilet.
Fluffy gained 487
earlier
experience
today.
points. Bo-Obles gained 731 experience points. Cool Kid Jordan defeated. I'm too cool for to lose, you two. Obtained 100 gold.
And that's not my business, dude.
I'm having a real crappy day, TBH.
Yeah, beaten by a loser or not. So I can either go to the left from this guy or to the right. Let's just see what is on the right first. Oh, I think there is the exit to the next place, so let's go back first to see what was on the left. Probably an interesting treasure, not a flyer. There was the cool guy again. I'm walking up. Oh no, there was Patrick and his shoes. Okay, no, there was nothing here. So let's go down to the cool guy Jordan, and then from him to the right. There is Jordan. Now I can go to the right.
Oriandu Field Ruins.
And again, there are some ruins here. And some water dripping from the sewers, I guess. Yep. I'm walking down here. There's rubble again to the right. There are persons standing. Let's see what is up here. Okay. Now let's just explore here to the right first. There's a wall, and here's a gap. I can go down here. I think I will gonna
Select an inventory.
give Sparky a skill drink because his super sparks
Items,
were
Giga Ultra Status.
out of
UP
use.
Cat Total Medical Full Mass UP Mighty Revive Max Skill Drink 5. Select Spark. Select Sharp Super Super Sparks usage points have been restored. So I'm not feeling so cool now. My house has gone up in flames. Cool Kid Robin has challenged you to a battle. Robin sent out a Steelian.
Ooh, Steelian.
Go, Sparky.
Steelian.
Select an action for Spark. Choose a move. Sparky used Super Spark. Sparky has dealt 66 damage to Fostielian. Fostielian used Steel Horn. Fostielian has dealt 20 damage to
That
Sparky.
sounded painful, but it didn't
Select choose a move.
do so
Sparky
much.
used Super Spark. Sparky has dealt 69 damage to Fostielian. Fostielian has been defeated. Sparky gained 1607 experience points. Cool Kid Robin defeated. I'm not really sure what to do with my life now. Obtained 114 gold.
Thank you for the gold, anyway.
I'm not sure what to do from here.
No. Yeah, if your house just gotten blown away, then I can understand that you feel a bit lost. Okay, I can go to the left here. Okay, there was the water that I've just went through. Now we can go left again. there's another person here to my left.
When my family moved here from Kir, it was because we felt we would be safer here. But I'll be honest, I'd rather have faced the drought than this. Tough guy Bruno has challenged you to a battle. Bruno, send out a Hydrake.
Ah, that sound.
Go, Sparky. Select choose Sharp Super.
Let's
Sparky,
Super
use
Spark
Super
this
Spark.
Hydrake.
Sparky has dealt 63 damage to Full Hydrake. Full Hydrake used Power Kick. Full Hydrake has
And
dealt
bye-bye,
36
Sparky.
damage to Sparky. Sparky has been defeated. So Steely Butt. Fontasaur. Fluffy. Bo-Obles. Would go, Fluffy. Choose Poison Dart. Poison. Special. Fluffy used Poison Dart. Fluffy has dealt 44 damage to Full Hydrake. Full Hydrake used Drench. The attack missed. Select choose a move. 90 accurate. Shadow. Poison Dart. Shadow. Fluffy used Shadow Claw. Fluffy has dealt 26 damage to Full Hydrake. Fluffy suffered 5 damage from Full Hydrake's thorny body.
Oh,
Full Hydrake has
you.
been defeated. Fluffy gained 1330 experience points. Bruno, send out a Fangon. Select an action
What
for
is
Fluff
that?
for Fangon.
Fingon.
Fingon.
Fangon looks like a large trout with ape-like arms and legs. It has a growth of black skin over one of its bulging eyes, and its forked tail is abnormally large. It has large claws on its left arm ends in a large set of claws, whereas the right arm ends in an ape-like hand. Select an act. Fluffy has 43 up. Choose a Poison Sharpen. Rookie Kick. Fluffy used Rookie Kick. Fluffy has dealt 21 damage to Full Fangon.
That's not so
Full
much.
Fangon used Suffocate. Full Fangon has dealt 8 damage to Fluffy. Fluffy suffered 6 trap damage from Suffocate. Select choose Black Bite. Shadow. Fluffy used Black Bite. Fluffy has dealt 18 damage to Full Fangon.
Why is it
Full
so
Fangon used Suffocate.
powerless?
Full Fangon has dealt 8 damage to Fluffy. Fluffy suffered 6 trap damage from Suffocate. Fluffy has 15. Choose a Shadow. Fluffy used Shadow Claw.
How is Shadow Claw doing?
Fluffy has dealt 24 damage to
Nah.
Full Fangon. Full Fangon
Fluffy.
used Divine Barrier. A wall of energy has formed. Fluffy suffered 6 trap damage from Suffocate. Select an act. Full Fangon has 43. Select Inv State Max Skill Drink. 4. Paralysis Score Antidote. Max Skill Revive Mighty Herb. Fluffy swallowed the Mighty Herb, healing 93 health. Full Fangon used Hone Blade. Full Fangon's strength was increased by 2 stages.
Aye.
Fluffy is no longer trapped by Suffocate. Choose Fluffy used Shadow Claw. Fluffy has dealt 21 damage to Full Fangon. Full Fangon used Tidal Wave. Full Fangon has dealt 29 damage to Fluffy. Choose Fluffy used Shadow Claw.
Okay, what is skill?
Fluffy has dealt 24
not
damage
yet.
to Full Fangon. Full Fangon used Tidal Wave. Full Fangon has dealt 29 damage to Fluffy. Fluffy's speed was decreased by 1 stage. Choose a Black Bite. Fluffy used Black Bite. Fluffy has dealt 19
finally.
damage to Full Fangon. Full Fangon has been defeated. Fluffy gained 1235 experience points. Bruno, send out a Fangon.
No, not again.
Divine Barrier's effect fades. Switch maps. Bo-Obles. Rubber Legs. Fluffy. Fontasaur. Fluff. Rubber Legs. What do you go? Rubber
Oh no,
Legs.
I didn't want rubber legs.
Full Fangon used Divine Barrier.
No water,
A
luckily.
wall of energy has formed. Select Rubber Legs has 36 out of switch maps. Bo-Oble. What do you go? Bo-Obles. Full Fangon used Tidal Wave. Full Fangon has dealt 18 damage to Bo-Obles. Choose Meteor Rush. Bo-Obles used Meteor Rush.
Let's go.
Bo-Obles has dealt 26 damage to Full Fangon. Full Fangon used Water Bomb.
Oh. Water bomb.
Full Fangon
Aye.
has dealt 26 damage to Bo-Obles. Bo-Obles has been defeated. So Steely Butt. Would go, Steely Butt. Full Fangon used Water Bomb. Critical. Fofangon has dealt 94 damage to Steely Butt.
So much!
Fofangon suffered 23 damage from the backlash. Choose Steel Horn. Steely Butt used Steel Horn. Steely Butt has dealt 19 damage to Fofangon.
This guy is
Fofangon used
kicking my ass here.
Fofangon's strength was increased by 2 stages. Select an action for Steely Butt.
Yo Jay, you're welcome. Have a nice time at your work.
Choose a
See you
move.
next time.
Battle Cry, Pummel, Iron Guard, Slash. Steely
slash
Butt
this,
used Slash.
This guy then is
Steely
dead.
Butt has dealt 28 damage to Fofangon. Divine Barrier's effect fades. Fofangon used Tidal Wave. Fofangon has dealt 32 damage to Steely Butt.
I think I'm gonna use some revives after this match.
Rubber Legs,
maybe Rubber Legs then.
Select an Fofangon has 6%. Select choose Battle Roar. Slash. Rubber Legs used Slash.
Slash him. Bam!
Rubber Legs has dealt 41 damage to Fofangon. Fofangon has been defeated. Fluffy gained 400 and Rubber Legs gained 617 experience. Tough Guy Bruno defeated. I'm moving back to Cure as soon as I can get the opportunity. Obtained 330 gold. Tangeria really sucks.
Yeah.
Select an inventory.
Indeed. Okay, let's revive some of my party.
Status, equipment, state, UP, might revive, max revive. So, Steel, Spark.
Revive Sparky here.
Sparky has been revived. State, Mighty, revive, select, Steely, but Fontazo, Fluffy. Bo-Obel. Bo-Obels has been revived. State, Mighty, revive. So, Steely, but.
And Steely Butt.
Steely, but has been revived. Status. Max skill drink paralysis scorch antidote total medical full master UP mighty herb 8 select Sparky has 59 out of 118 health. Sparky swallowed the mighty herb healing 59 health. Status might select Steely Butt font is fluffy. Rubber Legs has 36. Rubber Legs swallowed the mighty herb healing 79 health. Status select can't Rubber Leg Bo-Obel swallowed the mighty herb, healing 64 health.
Okay.
Stated.
So at least we have a bit more life in the party. Let's walk around this guy. Further to the left. I can go up here.
This whole instruction nonsense is interfering with my training. Athlete Mike has challenged you to a battle.
Hey Mike.
Mike sent out inner wire.
Ooh.
Go, Sparky.
Electricity type.
Switch select can't Rubber Leg. What do you go?
Let's go Rubber Legs. It's something for you.
Forward wire used shred. 14 damage. 12 damage. 12 damage. 12 damage. 12 damage.
And of course he may attack 6 times.
Damage to Rubber Legs.
Normally when I do that attack it's just 2.
Earthquake.
And he can do 6 times.
Earthquake.
KO man.
Has dealt 138 damage to Forward Wire. Forward Wire has been defeated. Sparky gained 620. Rubber Legs gained 940 Rubber Legs has increased to level 43. Health has increased by 3. Strength by 2. Defense by 2. Magic attack by 1. Magic defense by 3 and speed by 2. Rubber Legs now has 11 training points after gaining 6 training points. Athlete Mike defeated. I hope you die a painful death.
What?
Obtained 120
How dare you?
gold. Why does everyone say I'm so self-centered? Is that really fair to me?
I don't know. But you suck anyway. Okay, going down here.
Ultra and counter downs effects have expired.
Oh.
This background totally fits my personality. Hiccup. Athlete Brittany has challenged you to a battle. Brittany sent out a Sprucell.
Yo, Brittany here. A Sprucell.
Go, Sparky. Select Switchman. Select Steely Butt. Fontazor Fluffy. Bo-Obels. What do you want? Go, Bo-Obels.
Let's go with Boobles here.
For Sprucell used Assault Tackle.
Ouch.
Sprucell has dealt 24 damage to Bo-Obles. Choose a Toxic Tail. Bo-Obles use
I think this is a
Toxic
grass
Tail.
type, so Toxic would be a good way. Ah,
Bo-Obles
super
has
effective.
dealt 74 damage to Sprucell. Sprucell used Berserk Branch. Sprucell has dealt 30 damage to Bo-Obles. Choose Mod Toxic Tail. Bo-Obles used Toxic Tail.
KO.
Bo-Obles has dealt 80 damage to Sprucell. Sprucell has been defeated. Sparky gained 443 experience points. Bo-Obles gained 665 experience points. Brittany sent out an Agok. Select an action for Bo-Oble. Choose an Enter Meteor Rush.
Let's
Bo-Obles
go
used
to
Meteor Rush.
this Egok.
Bo-Obles has
KO,
dealt
one hit.
99 damage to Fogok. Fogok has been defeated. Bo-Obles gained 1063 experience points. Brittany sent out a Tremor. Select an action
Oh,
for
that
Bo-Obles.
Tremor, that sausage guy.
Tremor is shaped like a sausage. It has neither a head nor legs and tunnels its way through the earth like a worm. It's bright red with a mouth-like hole at both ends of its body. Select an action for Bo-Oble. Bo-Obles has 75. Choose Meteor. Bo-Obles used Meteor Rush. Bo-Obles has dealt 69 damage to Tremor. Tremor used Slam. Critical. Tremor has dealt 44 damage to Bo-Obles. Tremor has 48%. So choose Bo-Obles used Meteor Rush.
Let's kill it.
Bo-Obles has dealt 68 damage to Tremor. Tremor has been defeated. Bo-Obles gained 1168 experience points. Brittany sent out a Tremor.
So how much does she have?
Select an action for Bo-Obles. Choose a move. Bo-Obles used Meteor Rush. Bo-Obles has dealt 71 damage to Tremor. Tremor used Fag Drain. Tremor has dealt 24 damage to Bo-Obles. Tremor regained 12 health. Select an action for Bo-Obles. Attack. Tremor has 57%. So switch map. Select Fluff Fontazo. Fluff Rubber Legs. What do you go?
Okay, rubber legs.
Tremor
Let's
used
finish
Mud
this
Ball.
sausage once and for all.
Critical. Tremor has dealt 5 damage to Rubber Legs. Rubber Legs' accuracy was decreased by 1 stage. Choose Battle Slash. Rubber Legs used Slash. Rubber Legs has dealt 65 damage to Tremor. Tremor used Poison Dart. Tremor has dealt 11 damage to Rubber Legs. Rubber Legs has been scorched. Select choose a move. Rubber Legs used Slash. Rubber Legs has dealt 71 damage to Tremor. Tremor has been defeated. Bo-Obles gained 379 experience points. Rubber Legs gained 473 experience points. Athlete Brittany defeated. Grumble Grumble Grumble. Obtained 406 gold.
So what is Brittany having to say more here?
Uke, some of the dust from these ruins has gotten on my smartphone.
Yeah, who cares?
Stated UP Mighty Herb. Select Rubber Legs. Bo-Obles. Bo-Obles has 7 out of. Bo-Obles swallowed the Mighty Herb, healing 122 health. Status.
Rubber Legs was
Select an
burnt
inventory
or
party.
scorched.
Party. State UP Antidote. Scorch Ointment. 9. Select Can't Rubber Leg. Rubber Legs has 28 out. Rubber Legs uses the Scorch Ointment, curing the ailment.
And maybe giving him a Mighty Herb as well.
Save Monopedia. Save. State Paralysis Vaccine. Medical Mirror. Full Master. UP Mighty Herb. 4. Select Can't Rubber Legs.
Ooh, I have to be a bit more
Rubber
careful.
Legs
I just
swallowed the
have
Mighty Herb,
3 right
healing
now.
90 health.
Okay, let's see where we have to go from here. I think to the right here. There are some guys running here.
A feral level 29 Ferrage, they attacked you. Go, Sparky. Sparky has 118. Choose a move. 3 usage points from
Okay,
select.
maybe I should
Sparky
save
makes
the
a break
Super
for it.
Sparks.
Sparky escaped. Hey,
Hey,
I'm gonna rough you up a little bit. Cool kid Steven has challenged you to a battle. Steven sent out a fire rate.
Steven.
Go.
No, let's go,
Sparky.
Steven. Show who's
Full
king.
fire rate. Full Fire Rate has dealt 13 damage to Sparky. Choose. Sparky used Super Spark. Sparky has dealt 57 damage to Full Fire Rate. Full Fire Rate used Metal Fist. Full Fire Rate has dealt 12 damage
It really
to Sparky.
sounds like he's throwing a garbage
Select an
bin to
action
me.
for choose a move. Sparky used Super Spark. Sparky has dealt 57 damage to Full Fire Rate. Full Fire Rate has been defeated. Sparky gained 1425 experience points. Steven sent out a Beowulf. Full Beowulf's dishearten ability has decreased Sparky's evasiveness by 1 stage. Selects Fontasaur Fluffy. Fluffy has 44 out of Bo-Obles. Rubber Legs. Go. Rubber Legs.
Let's go, Rubber. Show your legs.
Beowulf used Bite. Critical. Full Beowulf has dealt 42 damage to Rubber Legs.
Directly a critical hit.
Select an action for
Awesome.
Rubber Leg. Choose an Earthquake. Rubber Legs used Earthquake. Rubber Legs has dealt 96 damage to Full Beowulf. Full Beowulf used Power Fang. Full Beowulf has dealt 38 damage to Rubber Legs. Choose a Rubber Legs
Let's do
used
another
Earthquake.
earthquake here. Don't miss. Good.
Rubber Legs
GG's.
has dealt 105 damage to Full Beowulf. Full Beowulf has been defeated. Sparky gained 305 experience points.
Oh, but he has done
Rubber
nothing.
Legs gained 366 experience
Why do Sparky
points.
get points when he is
Cool
not
Kid Steven
fighting at
defeated.
all?
Ushi obtained 199 gold.
Okay, let's go to the right. Maybe another Ultra and Countdown will be a good option.
Can't like Red Gig Ultra. Select an op. I'm trying to find one of my Monanits. It was lost in the explosion.
Okay.
Lad Chris has challenged you to a battle. Chris sent out an Arctana. Go, Sparky.
An Arctana. That's an ice type.
Arctana used Frigid Touch. Arctana has dealt 39 damage to Sparky. Choose. Sparky used Super Spark. Sparky
water.
has dealt 102 damage to
Oh, and he's
Arctana.
fives.
Arctana used Bubble Burst. Arctana has dealt 35 damage to Sparky. Arctana has 2%. Select choose a Quicken. Sparky used Quicken. Sparky's speed was increased by 1 stage. Choose Bite. Sparky used Bite. Sparky has dealt 24 damage to Arctana. Arctana has been defeated. Sparky gained 1322 experience points. Sparky has increased to level 42.
Oh.
Health has increased by 3. Strength by 1. Defense by 1. Magic attack by 2. Magic defense by 1 and speed by 2. Sparky now has 4 training points after gaining 4 training points. Chris sent out Ratira. Select an action
What
for
is that?
Sparky. For Ratira.
Ratira.
Ratira. Oh, maybe that is the transformation of Ratzel.
Ratira resembles a cross between a rat and a bear. Its body is bear-like, broad, and muscular. Its head is rat-like with whiskers, pointy ears, and includes a golden patch of fur shaped like a crown on the top of its head. Select select Rubber Legs. Bo-Obles has 100. What do you go? Bo-Obles. For Ratira
Let's hope he is
used
still
Bite.
poisoned.
For Ratira has dealt 27 damage to Bo-Obles. Bo-Obles has been poisoned. Select choose Meteor Rush. Bo-Obles used Meteor Rush. The attack missed.
Oh, I whiffed.
Bo-Obles suffered 12 damage from poison. For Ratira used Roar. For Ratira's strength was increased
Roar.
by 1 stage.
It was
Select
meer.
an action for Bo-Obles. Choose a move. Meteor Rush.
Oh, no
Magic.
Meteor Rushes.
Special. If select Invited Giga Ultra and State UP Mighty Revive Max Skill Drink Paralysis Score Choice Antidote Not Score Max Revive Mighty UP Master Full Revive Medical Smelling Salt Total Cure 2 Cancel.
Where's
Total
my skill
Medic
drink?
Mass UP Mighty Revive Max Skill Drink.
Oh, there.
So select Rubber Legs. Bo-Oval. Select the Meteor Rush. Meteor Rush's usage points have been restored. Bo-Oval suffered 12 damage from poison. Full Ratira used Bite. Full Ratira has dealt 36 damage to Bo-Obles. Bo-Obels has 42 out of choose. Guard up. Meteor.
Okay,
Bo-Obels
hit this
use
time.
Meteor Rush. Bo-Obels has dealt 156 damage to Full-Ratira.
One hit KO
Full-Ratira
there.
has been defeated. Sparky gained 449
And again,
experience
Sparky.
points.
You haven't
Bo-Obels
fight here
gained
and you get
674
points.
experience points. Bo-Obels has increased to level 42. Health has increased by 3, Strength by 1, Defense by 1, Magic Attack by 2, Magic Defense by 3 and Speed by 3. Bo-Obels now has 35 training points after gaining 6 training points. Chris sent out an Embered. Bo-Obels suffered 13 damage from poison. Select an action.
Embered.
Bo-Obels has 32 out of 132. Switch maps. Rubber-legged. Fontazor. Go. Fontazor.
I think Fantasaur will do a good job here.
Foemberd used Fireball Flurry. Foemberd has dealt 2 damage to Fontazor. Select an
So
action
far,
for
there is
Fontazor.
no item
Attack.
called Yuki,
Choose
as far as I know.
Drench. Just drench.
But when I
Fontazor
find
used
one,
Drench.
I will certainly inform you about it.
Fontazor has dealt 135 damage to Foemberd. Foemberd has been defeated. Fontazor gained 508 experience
But the
points.
next creature we catch, we can call Yuki
Fontazor
Pookie
has
if you
increased
want.
to level 40. Health has increased by 3, Strength by 1, Defense by 1, Magic Attack by 2, Magic Defense by 2 and Speed by 2. Fontazor now has 6 training points after gaining 6 training points. Bo-Obels gained 282 experience points. Chris sent out an Embered. Choose a move. Fontazor used Drench.
Not an Ember here.
Fontazor has dealt 123
We should
damage
rename
to Foemberd.
Fantasaur though.
Foemberd
Yeah,
has
I
been
think so too,
defeated.
Shas.
Fontazor gained 1017 experience points. Lapras defeated.
Yuki Dookie. I swear, I've heard it 3-4 times, or at least a word that starts with Yuki when you go through items. Okay, let's just check.
If only I had found my missing Mananit, I know I would have won.
Oh yeah,
Obtained
he misses a
370
Mananit.
gold. Leave me alone, damn it.
No.
Invent status. Antidote 9. Scorch ointment 8. Paralysis vaccine 4. Skill drink 3. Max skill drink 4. Revive 7. Mighty herb 3. UP restorative 2.
A UP restorative it is.
Antidote. Select Fluffy Bo-Obels. Bo-Obels uses the antidote, curing the ailment. State select an invent party. Invent state scope skilled Mac revive mighty herb. Fluffy Bo-Obels. Bo-Obels has 32 out of. Bo-Obels swallowed the mighty herb, healing 100 health. So
Okay, let's go further here. We have to go down. Down all the way, and there's another guy here.
I'm still reeling from the explosion.
Oh, I think this tune is nice. Personally, I like this kind of instrument.
Geologist Harriet has challenged you to a battle. Harriet sent out a Guerrero.
Harriet.
Go, Sparky. Guerrero used implant. The attack missed. Select an action
plant
for
type
Sparky.
here.
Invent switch map. Select steel font is Fluffy.
I'm actually really weak against plant types, I realized. I have no fire, no air, no bug.
Bo-Obels. What?
I can do poison with Boodles, but he's not
Select an action for Bo-Obels.
actually a
Choose a
poison
toxic tail.
type.
Bo-Obels
Hey Bryce
used
P,
toxic
welcome to
tail.
the stream.
Bo-Obels has dealt 74
No,
damage
this
to
is
Guerrero.
Manamon we are playing.
Guerrero used power kick. Guerrero has dealt 24 damage to Bo-Obels. Select an action for Bo-Obels. Choose Toxic Tail. Bo-Obels used Toxic Tail. The attack missed. Guerrero used Implant. The attack missed.
Oh.
Select an action. Choose.
Luckily, we
Bo-Obo's
both
use
miss here.
Toxic Tail. Bo-Obo's has dealt 78 damage to Fogleraril. Fogleraril has been defeated. Sparky gained 438 experience points. Bo-Obo's gained 658 experience points. Geologist Harry defeated.
Anyway, sorry for the debate, but do you agree on removing motion commands in fighting games? No, I don't think that would be a good option, if I understand what you mean. It's a debate since last week. Many people, including process motion commands, create for the arcades. No, I don't think so. I don't think you should remove them. I think it's part of the game, so I would say no. Don't remove them.
I just need to rest.
I mean, if motion commands means that you have to do some kind of motion during the input, like in Hadouken, down, down, forward, forward, punch or something like that. If that is a motion command, then I would say just keep them in the game, because otherwise we only have Ed and Falks during the match, and that is something I don't want myself. But if it's something else, then just explain, and I will reconsider my answer.
I just need to rest. Obtained
No, have a good sleep
112
then.
gold.
Yo, Moistramen, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Moistramen, good name. I hope I pronounce it right.
Is this what they call PTSD?
Perhaps. If you having such a bad experience, like a destruction of a whole city, then perhaps it will be PTSD. Okay, I went down, and now I can go further down, or I can go left or right. Okay, left there is a wall, so I have to go right. Here I could go right. Go down here. Go right. And there's the entrance to, I guess, the next sewers. And
Managerial sewer system. Dirty water pours into this drain. Dirty.
We go to the right here. All the way to the right. There's the wall. Let's go up. Up, up, up.
Meanwhile.
Oh.
You know, you really scare me, Father, Yvonne said to Octoross as he reclined in an armchair next to the fire, the monanet containing iridium lying on the hearth.
Okay, so we have a cutscene here with Yvonne and Octoross, and iridium is in his net laying against the fire.
Why? Octoross said gently. So much death, and for what purpose? Yvonne asked. A great purpose, Octoross said, smiling kindly. I'm just scared of you, that's all, Yvonne said. Why, dearest son? Octoross asked, with a concerned tone. I'd never hurt you, Yvonne. You compromised my next generation shadow warriors, and I didn't so much as touch you aggressively. I was put off when you helped out Sven in the Minarough tunnels, but did I even so much as smack you? No, Yvonne, because I love you.
Sounds like a dictator who is... I mean, even dictators love somebody at least.
And nothing you can do can stop me from caring for you. If you really care for me so much, will you do something for me? Yvonne asked. What is your request, dear child? Octoross asked. Stop all of this, Yvonne sobbed. Stop destroying cities, stop killing people. My dear son, I knew you didn't necessarily approve of my actions, but do not let them trouble you so, Octoross pleaded. They do bother me, father, they do, Yvonne cried. What about what you did to Sven's father? Yvonne, Octoross said. I'm only doing what is best for us. We only get one life, one chance to live our lives. We need to make the most of this opportunity. When all of Tangeria is our property and the entire population our servants, we shall live with such comfort and such power. Oh son, you can only imagine the dream I have for us. I don't want it, Yvonne said. I'd rather have friends than power. Am I not your friend? Octoross asked, sounding genuinely hurt. Why can you not have both power and friendship? I don't think you are my friend, father, Yvonne wept. I used to think I knew you, knew who you were and what you stood for, but I don't know you at all. What genes of insanity did you pass on to me when I was born, father? Will I one day become just as crazy as you? I am not mad, Yvonne, just intelligent, Octoross said gently.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so we had a nice cutscene here between Yvonne and Octoross. Actually, it didn't reveal that much, but it is just some good backside story. Okay, let's go up here. Ah, and there is the gate to the next area.
Orianda Fields ruins.
And again, ruins here. Let's go down. Walking through the gravel or something, or the mud. But do we have to go down actually? It's such a long way down here. And here I can go to the right. Oh, there's a chest here on my right, I guess. Yeah.
Sven found a revive.
Oh. Those things I like to find. Another chest here.
Sven found a full revive.
Okay, but there are persons above me. I can go further right. Let's see what is there. Nothing except the wall. So let's go up here. Maybe I should walk back before I explore here. Because I had to go so much down. But I could also go to the right there. So I'm walking back where I get out from the sewers. Yeah, and let's go up here. Find a way back up to the entrance of the sewers. All the way up. And there. Okay, and here we could go to the right. Ah. That was all. Okay, let's go down here. And here I can go to the right. Hey, a treasure here.
Sven found a medical miracle.
Oh, nice.
Obtained 200 gold.
Oh, great. And another treasure.
Sven found a medical miracle. Sven stored the medical miracle in the status pocket. Ultra encounter downs effect.
Okay, maybe
In the state you keep mighty herb.
using another one then.
Like red gig ultra. Select. In select.
Also saving would be a good option perhaps, because we have walked a long way. There's a guy standing here.
Oh damn. You are not the medics. Oh, please. I hope help gets here soon. My little girl might not make it much longer.
Oh no.
Oh damn. You're
Okay, that was all this person had to say. So let's walk down here. There's another guy standing here.
my poor Jiminer. Hang in there, buddy. Help will be here soon.
Walking further, and a chest here.
Sven found a level up herb.
So many nice items here. And there's another chest.
Obtained 1545 gold. The chest.
Jackpot. And tamers here.
Why would Ziagnios let this happen?
Yeah, good question.
Lady Jane has challenged you to a battle. Jane sent out a Sacraloon.
A Sacraloon.
Go, Sparky. Faux Sacraloon used Heaven's Winds. Faux Sacraloon has dealt 20 damage to Sparky. Select choose shark super shark tail wag standard select item gig ultra and state you mighty revive max skill drink select the shark super.
Let's just
Super Sparks
get back a
usage
bit of
points
our
have been
super sparks
restored.
here.
Faux Sacraloon used holy light.
Hey,
Faux
Ultrasteer,
Sacraloon has
welcome to
dealt
the stream.
33
Oh
damage to
no, Sparky just died.
Sparky has been defeated. Select Steely Butt, Fond, Fluffy, Bo Obles. What do you go?
No, let's go with Bubbles then instead.
Select an action for Bo Obles. Up to choose a meteor. Bo Obles used Meteor Rush. Bo Obles has dealt 108 damage to Faux Sacraloon. Faux Sacraloon used Divine Barrier. A wall of energy has formed. Select a choose a guard meteor. Bo Obles used Meteor
Another
Rush.
meteor rush here.
Bo Obles has dealt 54 damage to Faux Sacraloon. Faux Sacraloon has been defeated. Bo Obles gained 13.
Yeah, it goes better,
experience
Ultrasteer. I was a bit
Jane
sick the
sent
last
out a
week,
Mianico.
but doing better.
Choose a Meteor Rush.
I hope
Bo
it's safe for
Obles
you.
used Meteor Rush. Bo Obles has dealt 107 damage to Fomianico. Fomianico used Retribution. Fomianico has dealt 18 damage to Bo Obles. Choose Guard Meteor Rush. Bo Obles used Meteor Rush.
Another meteor rush here on this holy creature.
Bo Obles has dealt 102 damage to Fomianico. Fomianico has been defeated. Bo Obles gained 1425 experience points. Lady Jane defeated. Xenios, please. Do something. Obtained 199 gold.
Okay.
I wonder if our insurance covers destruction by egotistical maniacs.
That depends on where you live, I guess.
Lady Virginia has challenged you to a battle. Virginia sent out a Digist. Go, Steely Butt. Faux Digist used Dark Gift. Faux Digist's strength was decreased by 1 stage. Faux Digist's magic attack was increased by 1 stage. Select choose Steel Horn. Battle Steel Horn. Steely Butt used Steel Horn. Steely Butt has dealt 81 damage to Foe Digist. Foe Digist used Dark Gift. Foe Digist's strength was decreased by 1 stage. Foe Digist's magic attack was
again,
increased
Dark
by
Gift
1
here.
stage. Choose Bat Steel Horn. Steely Butt used Steel Horn. Steely Butt has dealt 78 damage to Foe Digist. Foe
That really
Digist has
sounds
been
like
defeated.
Cody is swinging
Steely
the
Butt
pipe
gained
here.
1341 experience points. Virginia sent out an Owlix.
Alex.
Foe Owlix used Sing. The attack missed. Choose Battle Cry. Pummel. Steely Butt used Battle Cry. Foe Owlix's defense was decreased by 2 stages. Foe Owlix used Sing. The attack missed. Select choose Steel Horn.
Luckily, he's missing
Steely
with
Butt
his
used
sing
Steel
because
Horn.
I don't want to sleep.
Critical. Steely Butt has dealt 185
Oh,
damage
one
to
hit
Foe
KO
Owlix.
there.
Foe
GG's.
Owlix has been defeated. Steely Butt gained 1174 experience points. Virginia sent out Phenomania. Phenomania used Focus. Phenomania is focusing. Select choose 'em. Steely Butt used Steel Horn. Steely Butt has dealt 51 damage to Phenomania.
that was not so much.
Phenomania used Pile Driver.
Ah, the pile driver. Bam!
Phenomania has dealt 37 damage to Steely Butt. Choose a move. Steely Butt used Steel Horn. Steely Butt has
KO.
dealt 56 damage to Phenomania. Phenomania has been defeated. Steely Butt gained 1341 experience points. Steely Butt has increased to level 40. Health has increased by 3, Strength by 2, Defense by 1, Magic Attack by 0, Magic Defense by 1 and Speed by 2. Steely Butt now has 108 training points after gaining 5 training points. Virginia sent out a Sacraloon. Foe Sacraloon used Quicken. Foe Sacraloon's speed was increased by 1 stage. Select an action for Steely Butt. Attack.
Let's go for another Iron Impact, or what it
Choose
is
a
called.
battle. Steel Horn.
Steel Horn.
Steely Butt used Steel Horn. Steely Butt has dealt 126 damage to Foe Sacraloon.
Super effective.
Foe Sacraloon has been defeated. Steely Butt gained 1593 experience
So Steel
points.
was actually very good on Holy
Lady
then.
Virginia defeated. I'm going to call my agent. Bye.
Yeah, bye bye.
Obtained 397 gold.
And another tamer here.
No phone service. Damn it.
And a chest.
Sven found a master herb. Sven's
Another person here.
so many lives broken by Octoross. I can't even believe this all is happening. I mean, wasn't it just 2 days ago, or maybe just even yesterday that everything was normal? Now, this. I mean, what the hell?
What?
I mean, what the hell?
What the hell, indeed.
Detective Tony has challenged you to a battle. Tony
Tony.
sent out a Beowulf.
Yo,
Go,
Jim
Steely
Furion.
Butt.
Welcome to the stream. Thank you for following my channel.
For Beowulf's
Welcome to the club.
ability has decreased Steely Butt's evasiveness by 1 stage.
Okay, let's kill
Select
this
an action,
Beowulf here.
choose Steel Horn / Iron Gut Pummel.
Let's go
Fighting,
for the pummel.
physical. Steely Butt used Pummel. 16 damage. 16 damage. 16 damage. Critical. Steely Butt has dealt 28 damage to Foe Beowulf.
Oh, almost dead.
Foe Beowulf used Assault Tackle. Foe Beowulf has dealt 16 damage to Steely Butt. Choose Bat Pummel. Steely Butt used Pummel. 16 damage. 16 damage. Steely Butt has dealt 16 damage to Foe Beowulf. Foe Beowulf has been defeated. Steely Butt gained 1159 experience points. Tony sent out Phenomania. Phenomania used Pile Driver.
Oh no.
Phenomania has dealt 37 damage to Steely Butt. Steely Butt has been defeated. Steely Butt font is Fluffy. Bo Obols, Fluffy. What did go, Fluffy? Phenomania used Black Bite. The attack missed. Choose a move. Shadow Black Bite. Rookie Kick. Fluffy used Rookie Kick. Critical. Fluffy has dealt 108 damage
Oh,
to
one hit
Phenomania.
KO with a rookie
Phenomania
kick.
has been defeated. Fluffy gained 1341 experience points. Fluffy has increased to level 40. Health has increased by 2, strength by 2,
Level
defense by
40
1,
already.
magic attack by 2, magic defense by 2 and speed by 2. Fluffy now has 4 training points after gaining 4 training points. Tony sent out an Amanya. Select an action for Fluffy.
Another
Choose
Niamanja.
Sharp Rookie Kick. Fluffy used Rookie Kick. Fluffy has dealt 60 damage to Phonamanya. Phonamanya used Poison Dart. Phonamanya has dealt 34 damage to Fluffy. Select an action for Fluffy. Choose Sharp Rookie Kick. Fluffy used Rookie Kick. Fluffy has dealt 60 damage to Phonamanya. Phonamanya has been defeated. Fluffy gained 1341 experience points. Tony sent out a Rage Chew. Select an action for Fluffy. Attack.
What is this?
Foe Rage Chew.
Dregital.
Dragital. What is a it sounded powerful.
Rage Chew is an adult dragon. It has 9 tongues, horns, fangs, and large wings. Its torso is thick and covered with hard brown scales, while its underbelly is light blue. It's covered in spines from its head down through its winding neck to its powerful tail.
No. My belly is also blue, but that's because Shas is punching me every day.
Select choose Black Rookie Kick. Fluffy used Rookie Kick. Fluffy has dealt 38 damage to Foe Rage Chew. Foe Rage Chew used Trample. 10 damage. Foe Rage Chew has dealt 10 damage to Fluffy. Fluffy has been defeated. Select the Manamon to use. Sparky.
No, Sparky is
Steve,
dead.
but fond Fluffy.
Maybe we
Ovals.
go
Rubber
with
legs.
Rubber
What do
legs
you want
here.
to do? Go. Rubber legs. Select an action for Rubber legs. Attack. Choose an Earthquake. Rubber legs used. Earthquake. Rubber legs has dealt 189 damage to Foe Rage Chew. Foe Rage Chew has been defeated. Rubber legs gained 874 experience points. Detective
KO
Tony
there.
defeated. It's how I forget my problems. Battling, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Obtained 389 gold. My legs are tired. I need to sit down.
Take a rest then. No more treasures here, I guess. Or... no, those are empty. Okay. Let's walk to the right here. Let's walk up. Now we can go to the right again. We have to go up. Left, up. Left. Up. Right. Up. Right. Up. Right. Up. Right. Up. And there was an item here on my left.
Sven found a UP restorative.
Hey, there was a Yuki
Sven
again. Let's go up. Here's a glass. Let's go right. Right. Here's another item here, the top right corner.
Sven found a charm potion. Sven's
Charm potion. What is a charm
so in
potion
the
doing?
state of items. Ultra Encounter X Pack Charm Potion. A nutrient-packed drink, which raises the user's magic attack by 2 stages.
Oh, okay, some kind of a battle
Select
supplement. Okay, let's go down. I really hope we have shoes on. I mean, so it doesn't sound so nice to walk in with your bare feet here. Ooh, and there was the entrance to the next sewer, I guess.
Pangeria Sewer System. Obtain 5,000 gold.
Okay. How often do you find 5,000 gold in the corner of the sewers, guys? Okay, let's go right here. All the way right. Right. Oh, and there's already the exit.
Orianda Fields.
Oh. Sounds like we're now in some kind of fields instead of some destroyed area. So what is here? A treasure?
Sven found a skill drink. Sven's...
And a tree?
It's an ordinary tree.
Another tree?
It's an ordinary tree. It's an ordinary tree. It's an ordinary tree.
There are 4 trees here. 3, 5.
It's an ordinary... It's an ordinary tree.
6. 6 trees there in a row. And I'm bumping in a wall here on my right. Let's go down and see what we will see there. There's another tree here.
Something seems unusual about this tree.
We saw that also in the jungle, but I have no idea yet what it is
It's an ordinary tree.
strange about those trees. Maybe we will discover that later in the game. Okay, there's a person standing here.
There are a few trees in Tangeria which are different than all the others.
Oh, okay, tell me more.
It's difficult to say exactly what's different about them, but that's irrelevant. If you have a rope, you can climb the tree and reach a new area. Here, take mine. Sven received a rope.
Oh, cool.
Sven stored the rope in the other item's pocket. There are some trees back toward the manhole. You can test out your rope on one of them. You'll end up in my treehouse.
Oh, and then he disappears. So let's climb that tree then. This one?
Something seems unusual about this tree. Do you want to climb it? Yeah, no, yes. Gilbert's treehouse.
Gilbert's treehouse. Oh, guys.
Obtain 500 gold.
Oh, and there was 500 gold hidden there. I think I should just walk around in this area and check everything in the floor to see if there is some hidden items here.
Sven found a rare jewel. Sven...
It's a small square. Nothing special, but so far we have 2 hidden items.
Sven found 3 max UP restoratives.
3 max UP
Sven
restoratives.
obtained 12 gold.
12 gold. Nothing more. No, I think we got everything. No, thanks for the items anyway. And there's the tree that we can climb down again.
Ready to come down? No, yes.
Okay, so with the rope we can climb those rare trees. I think there was one in the jungle as well. So maybe we should check that out at a later time to see what will happen there. Yeah, out of the ruins indeed, Shas. Okay, let's walk further down here, where we came
Ultra
from.
encountered.
Oh.
In item, can't charm potion, life, rare, gig, ultra, so...
I'm walking down, there is a wall on my right. To the left. Now we can go further down here. Oh, there's a gate.
Orianda City.
And we're in Orianda City.
So
That's
in
safe.
the save games.
So if I'm correct, our grandma must be here somewhere in this city. There's a person here.
I've finally captured a Domestress.
Okay, good for you. Walking to the left. Person here below me.
They say the peak of Starwalk Mountain is amazing to visit. If only I had the endurance to travel that long path.
Okay, something about a mountain. Walking through the grass. I'm going down here. I think I'm on the most farthest left of the city.
I own 105 unique Manamon species. Someday I'll own them all.
And there is a gate. And on the right here, there's a chest.
Obtained 1000 gold.
Oh, thank you.
The chest is...
I'm going further to the right.
Sven found 5 ultra encounter downs.
Oh, hidden 5 ultra encounter downs here in the corner. Nice, those hidden items. Walking up.
I can't believe I made my Levalin forget fire stream. Still, no problem. I'll just go see the memory tutor and everything will be okay again.
The memory tutor. Okay. Item here.
Sven found 2 skill drinks. Sven...
I like this city, guys. I mean, many items here. Okay, there is a house.
House.
With a telephone and 2 persons.
I don't really need this. Here, you have it. Sven received a lightning element from the girl. Sven stored the lightning element in the item's pocket. I'm not sure what it does, to be honest. I'm sure you'll find out, if you don't know already.
I think that is some kind of transformation item. What is this guy?
I'm reading a cool story about elves and dwarves and dragons and fairies and mages and witches and vampires and... Well, it's a good book.
About what?
I'm reading a cool story about elves and dwarves and dragons and fairies and mages and witches and vampires and... Well, it's a good book.
Okay, well, sounds cool. Which one? It's not Lord of the Rings because there are no vampires there. Maybe it's Harry Potter.
I once knew a tamer who looked just like you know. The world would be a much better place with more telephones. I have no idea what I'm saying. That made no sense.
I think I spoke with everybody here in this house, so let's just go out of this building
and a city.
And check the rest of the city. I go around this house. So we have explored the left part of the city. Let's go to the right. There's a guy here.
I've finally captured a Domistress.
Oh, that's the Domistress guy. Okay. I'm going down here, right of the house that we just went in. There's another person here.
There's a legend about Starwalk Mountain, but I don't tell it so well.
Oh, no. Starwalk Mountain they are speaking about. Must be some place to explore later, I think. Okay, what is this? That sounds like a stone?
Starwalk Mountain.
Oh, this is Starwalk Mountain. So what is there then? A chest?
Obtain 5,000 gold. The chest...
Oh, nice. 5,000 gold. I can go to the right here, but there's a wall, so I have to go down. Down, 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 down.
Hold up there, kiddo. You can't come this way right now. They're recording a film up ahead. No tamers can come through until they're done.
Huh? Okay, then I go left. There are persons standing.
You can push boulders around just like you've previously pushed boxes and stone tablets. Hold up there, kiddo. You can't come this way right now. They're recording a film up ahead. No tamers can come through until they're done.
Okay, now it seems like I'm not allowed to pass here because I can only go down. And that way is blocked. Because they are recording a movie or something. Now, anyway, thanks for the 5,000 gold. Let's go back to the city then. So there we are, back in the city. just checking the chat to see if there is anything related to me here. Bryce P. Street Fighter will be tomorrow. Okay, let's explore this house here.
Manamon Marketplace.
The market, okay. Well, maybe time to shop a little bit. There are 2 persons here.
I have 51 mananets. I don't have any meganets.
Not good for you then. Or is it 3 persons here? Wait. No, 2.
Hi there. How? Select the Meganet, Giganet, Herb, 3, Strong Herb, Mighty Herb, Master Herb, Total Cure, Medical Miracle, Revive, Encounter Down, Super Encounter, Ultra Encounter Down, Holy Ring, 6th Torch Hammer, 4000.
What's the Holy Ring doing?
A ring which can be worn by Holy type Manamon. In addition to offering some nice stat boosts, it also makes the wearer 10% more resistant to magic type attacks. As a consequence, the wearer is 10% more vulnerable to insect and undead attacks. Torch Hammer, 4000. Marine Cannon, Willow Hammer, cancel.
The Marine Cannon is maybe something for my Phantasaur.
Willow Marine, this heavy aqua blue device increases the power of water type attacks by 25%, but makes the foe 15% more susceptible to plant attacks. It also gives a magic attack boost and penalizes strength. It can only be held by water type Manamon.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. How much does it cost?
Willow Marine Cannon, 4,500 gold. How many would you like to? 1. Thanks. Do you wish to continue shopping? Yes.
Yeah. Let me just check what I have in
items, status.
Let's just
equipment,
equip the
cancel.
Marine Cannon.
What I can't equip. Please cancel. Phantasaur. Phantasaur successfully equipped the Marine Cannon. Equipment. Cancel.
So his water attacks are now boosted by 25%.
Select out. Inventory equipment.
Okay.
Status. Antidote.
We have 8. Sorry, 8 antidotes.
Scorch ointment. 8.
8.
Paralysis vaccine. 4. Skill drink. 5. Max skill drink. 4. Revive. 8. Mighty herb. 2. UP restorative. 3. Master herb. 3. Full revive. 4. Medical miracle. 4. Smelling salts. 3. Total cure. 2. Level up herb. 1. Max UP restorative. 3. Cancel.
Okay, maybe some mighty herbs would be cool.
Select an app. Hi there. Set buy. Select Mega Herb. Strong Mighty Herb. 1500 gold. How many? 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Thanks. Do you wish to continue shopping? Yes.
How many ultra encounter downs?
Is there and sell cancel. Sell. Status. Giganet. Ultra encounter down. 10.
Okay, we have 10. That should be enough.
Rare jewel. 3.
Oh, I can sell my rare jewels.
This item will sell for 3,500 gold. How many would you like to sell? 2, 3, 10,000. Items. Life tonic. Charmed life tonic. Giganet. 3.
And I think we also have to capture a bit more Manamon in the future. That's something that I haven't done so much before. So maybe I will buy some more... Oh guys, sorry. Some more Giganets.
Is that set buy? Select Mega Her Strong Her Giganet. 1,000 gold.
Let's buy, how many do I have?
46,158 gold.
Well, let's buy 15 or 17.
How many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 17.
So,
thanks. Do you wish to continue shopping? Yes. No. Yeah. Select
and a few revives,
Mighty
maybe.
Master Total Medical Revive. How many? 2, 3, 12, 2.
So,
thanks. Do you is that? So save. So, select an option.
Do you think I have missed something in the shop, guys, or shall I buy something extra? Yeah, rich. Yeah, we were rich, Rubber Cookie. No, I think we bought everything we need here in the store. So let's go out of the store and check up. There must be a hotel here as well. But where is everything? Huh? Nee, ik heb een flesje water hier. Dankjewel. There's a person just asked me if I wanted to drink something, but I have a bottle of water with me.
There's a legend about Starwalk Mountain.
Oh, we already spoke with that guy. So if I walk around this wall...
Mutmo can transform into 3 different types of Manamon. That's amazing. I've got to get a Mutmo for myself.
A Mutmo? Oh. And he can transform in 3 different types. Sounds like an Eevee, but then different. Okay, to the right here. This is a big city, guys. There's a house.
Mona Hotel.
There's the hotel. Let's sleep in the bed.
All Manamon have been completely healed.
Everything is healed up. GG's. Let's save.
Save.
And let's see
Ultra encounter.
what we have to say here in this hotel with the persons. There is one standing here.
I'm having too much fun with my new robe.
Okay.
I don't believe in evil. I'm having...
That is the rope guy. And there's nothing more here. Okay. Well, we took a rest, so let's go out of the hotel.
City.
Let's go right here. There's another house.
Grandmother's house.
Hey, there is Grandma.
Big brother. My sister yelled with excitement.
Oh, Melanie, how are you doing?
She bounded toward me and wrapped her arms unforgivingly around my chest. I knew you'd come and see me. Her voice was high-pitched with excitement, the timbre and intensity, but not the tone, sounding whinny. Calming down after a few seconds, she let go of me and stepped back a step. I can't believe I'm seeing you in the flesh, big brother, Melanie said cheerfully. I've really missed you too, Melanie. My grandmother walked into the room. Sven, she said happily. What a pleasant surprise. I needed to come see you guys. I've had a rough couple of days, I said, sinking down to the ground and curling my hands in my lap.
Yeah, really?
I know, my grandmother said, walking toward me. I told my grandmother most of the highlights of my journey, detailing vividly the tower and the sacred Manamon Octoross had awakened. Poor Sven, she said. Back when I was a little girl, Manamon journeys weren't quite so dangerous. You're welcome to stay here until the police are able to get Octoross under control, she offered. I was astonished. Sorry, do you not realize what my story meant? I asked. Octoross awoke a powerful, godlike Manamon from a deep slumber. This isn't just some serial killer taking out random victims or some petty Manamon thief. He has the power to take over all of Tangeria, probably the world. And I don't want to sit here idle while the whole world comes crashing down around my ears. Realizing my tone had been a bit uncalled for, I apologized softly. It's just, I think I could stop Octoross, if only I could get more powerful, I exclaimed. I've been meeting Octoross all through my journey. I feel there's some reason for it. I think I could be the only person in all the world who can stop Octoross, except for maybe his own son Yvonne. So, while there's even so much as a fighting chance, I want to take it. It was only an offer, my grandmother said, smiling. To be honest, I would have been disappointed if you had taken it. The fire in your eyes while you were telling me the story showed me that you wouldn't have it any other way. I just wanted to give you an alternative option. And if you want to get more powerful, and seeing how you're here anyway, I think you should take on the Arianda Stadium.
Oh, there's a stadium here. Okay, let's go for the next key then.
I think I will, I said. What else is there to do? I stood up to stretch and decided to walk around a bit.
So let's see what we have here in the house. Okay, there is a fire here. Whoa! I can... that fire can damage my Manamon. Okay, there is a Stairs. Is there something here on the left? No. Okay, let's walk the stairs.
Grandmother's house F2.
There's a door here on the left. Let's open up that door and see what is inside.
Melanie's room.
Melanie's room. And what do we have here in Melanie's room? An item?
Sven found a total cure. Sven.
Thanks, Melanie.
It is a vent. Cold air is blowing from it.
There's a vent. And there was something else here in the corner. Okay, that sounds like a paper.
It's a flyer hanging from the wall. Your face is drawn in crayon. You're holding the amplify and classic keys. There's also a smiley face and heart underneath your likeness.
Aw.
What do you want to do with it? Rip down the flyer. Leave it alone.
Oh, guys.
Rip down the flyer.
What shall we do? I think it seems like Melanie has painted us on a paper and hang it on the wall, but we can either rip it down or we can just leave it. What would you do? Leave it. That says Sparky. And what do you think more, guys? Sparky wants to leave it. Rubber Cookie, is there something you want to do with the flyer? Shall we rip it off or just leave it? That our lovely sister just made for us here. I think we should rip it and take it with us to remember her. That's also a good option, Shas. So let's see what the third one wants. Then we do that. Rubber Cookie, he says, I'm with Shas. Okay. And Yuki, leave it. That's 4. Valence, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, man? Oh, thank you very much. Have a great weekend yourself. So it is 2-2, guys. Leaving it is 2 and rip it off is 2. So who will give the finishing touch? We need a final vote. Indeed. Now, Ultrasteer, you may do the final vote. Ripping or leaving the flyer? Rip it off. No, Sparky, you went for leaving it. Rip it. Okay, well. There we go, guys.
Leave it. Rip down the flyer.
Ripping down a flyer that our lovely sister painted for us.
Leave it. Rip down the flyer.
Like a good brother would do, huh?
Wow, that was kind of a jerk move.
Oh, indeed.
Obtained 1000 gold.
Oh, but there was 1000 gold laying behind the flyer. Now, good decision, guys.
Grandmother's house F2.
Even if it was a jerk move. No, it seems like we have seen everything here in this house.
Orianda City.
But maybe I should heal in the hotel first, because I stepped into the fire there.
Mona Hotel. Oh, save. Game
Save here.
Select an option. Party.
I'm just checking the chat and I see that you were discussing about Street Fighter stuff. I hope you have a nice discussion and that it is friendly between everybody.
View your party.
Let's continue with Manamon.
In Monopoly save. So view. So Orianda City.
So where is the stadium? There is Grandma's house here on the right. There is the wall. Maybe a little bit down here. What is here?
Grandmother's
That was
house,
Grandma's
Orianda
house.
City.
There's the hotel on my left. There's another house here on the left.
Orianda Stadium.
There's the stadium. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's collect our... What is it? The 5th stadium key already from 7.
In this stadium you will have to rush to reach the end of a very short pathway, but you will have to get there in a very short amount of time. To help or hinder you, there are speed boosters and speed reducers on the field. The speed decreasers have a darker, lower sound than the boosters.
Or do we have to race or something? No, let's try.
When I say go, you need to start running. Your goal is the upper left-hand corner. 3, 2, 1, go! Congrats, you made it.
Ooh. In one try, really good. Okay, what is this guy?
Get him, my batty friends.
What?
Get him, my batty friends.
Oh no.
Magician Kim has challenged you to a battle.
Hey Kim!
Kim sent out 2 Zintrabout. Go, Sparky and Steely Butt. Select and choose Sharpen, Super Spark. Select Fozing Trabot 2. Sparky used Super Spark.
So let's spark this bad creature. Sparky,
has dealt
since last week,
damage to
is a little bit allergic to bats, I think.
Sparky
allergic.
gained 536 experience
Because
points.
he was playing a
Steely Butt
game
gained
and
536
some nasty bats were
experience
attacking
points.
him all the time.
Kim sent out a Zintrabout.
And I loved my ass off.
Select choose Steel Horn. Fozin Trabot 2. Fozin Steely Butt used Steel Horn.
Whoa, one
Steely
hit
Butt has
KO
dealt
there as well.
132 damage to Fozin Trabot. Fozin Trabot has been defeated. Sparky gained 435 experience points. Steely Butt gained 522 experience points. Fozin Trabot 2 used Knockout Venom. Fozin Trabot 2 has dealt 4 damage to Sparky. Select an action for Choose Sharp Super. Sparky used Super Spark.
Sparky again there with the Super Spark. GG's.
Sparky has dealt 147 damage to Fozin Trabot 2. Fozin Trabot 2 has been defeated. Sparky gained 435 experience points. Steely Butt gained 522 experience points. Magician Kim defeated. My poor bodies. Obtained 283 gold.
Okay, now Kim, Magician Kim was, how do you say that? Surprisingly gone after the fight.
My dark magic will surprise you. There's no getting past me.
Oh, 2 on 2.
I'll kick your ass.
2 tamers here in the same time.
Magicians Dale and Sean have challenged you to a battle. Dale sent out a Whizzle. Sean sent out an Enchantathal. Go, Sparky and Steely Butt. Faux Whizzle used Stifle. Steely Butt's special attacks are stifled. Select choose Sharpen, Super Spark, Quicken, Standard. Sparky's speed was increased by 1 stage. Faux Enchantathal used Tri-Beam. Faux Enchantathal has dealt 11 damage to Steely Butt. Steely Butt's magic defense was decreased by 1 stage.
Oh no.
Choose Steel Horn. Select Faux Enchantathal. Faux Whizzle. Steely Butt used Steel Horn. Steely Butt has dealt 108 damage to Faux Whizzle. Faux Whizzle has been defeated. Sparky gained 674 experience. Steely Butt gained 674 experience points. Dale sent out a Zintrabout. Select choose Super Quicken. Select Faux Enchantathal. Faux Zintra. Sparky used Super Spark. Sparky has dealt 135 damage to Faux Zintrabout. Faux Zintrabout has been defeated. Sparky gained 536 experience points. Steely Butt has increased to level 41. Health has increased by 3, Strength by 2, Defense by 2, Magic Attack by 1, Magic Defense by 2 and Speed by 1. Steely Butt now has 114 training points after gaining 6 training points. Dale sent out a whistle. Full Enchantathol used Scourge Tail. Full Enchantathol has dealt 21 damage to Sparky. Select an action for Steely Butt. Choose Battle Cry, Pummel, Iron Drop, Slash. Select Full Enchantathol, Full Whistle.
No, maybe Iron was better.
Select Invent Attack. Choose Steel Horn. Select Full Enchantathol. Steely Butt used Steel Horn. Steely Butt has dealt 114 damage to Full Enchantathol.
Powerful on
Full
magic.
Enchantathol has been defeated. Sparky gained 660 experience points. Steely Butt gained 660 experience points. Sean sent out a Soul Orb. Select Choose Sharpen, Super Spark, Electric. Select Soul Orb.
Soul Orb.
Sparky used Super Spark. Sparky has dealt 50 damage to Full Whistle. Full Whistle used Tri-Beam. 33 damage. Full Whistle has dealt 33 damage to Sparky. Full Soul Orb used Rock Barrage. Full Soul Orb has dealt 6 damage to Sparky. Select Choose Battle Cry. Steel Horn. Select Full Soul Orb. Steely Butt used Steel Horn. Steely Butt has dealt 174 damage to Full Soul Orb.
Oh, I forgot to check what a Soul Orb was actually.
Sparky gained 617
when I see him again,
points.
I will check him up.
Steely Butt gained 617 experience points. Sean sent out an Enchantathol. Select Choose Sharp Super Spark. Full Enchantathol. Full Whistle. Sparky used Super Spark. Sparky has dealt 50 damage to Full Whistle. Full Whistle has been paralyzed. Full Whistle used Tri-Beam. Critical. Full Whistle has dealt 19 damage to Steely Butt. Full Enchantathol used Toxic Tail. Full Enchantathol has dealt 17 damage to Steely Butt. Steely Butt's special attacks are no longer stifled. Choose Battle. Steel. Select Full Enchantathol. Steely Butt used Steel Horn. Steely Butt has dealt 108 damage to Full Enchantathol. Choose Sharpen, Super Spark. Select the Full Enchantathol. Full Whistle. Sparky used Super Spark.
Whistle.
Sparky has dealt 53 damage to Full Whistle. Full Whistle has been defeated. Sparky gained 546 experience points. Steely Butt gained 656 experience points. Full Enchantathol used Tri-Beam.
And that was the end of Sparky again.
To Sparky.
Poor Sparky
has been defeated. Steely Butt font is Fluffy, Bow Ovals. Fluffy. Bow Rubber Leg, Bow Fluff. What do you go? Fluffy.
Let's go with Fluffy.
Select Choose Battle Cry. Steel Horn. Steely Butt used Steel Horn. Steely
there,
Butt has
the KO.
dealt 99 damage to Full
Go Fluffy.
Enchantathol.
Yeah, indeed, Pikachu.
Full Enchantathol has been defeated.
But it seems like the match is already over.
Experience points.
Or
Fluffy gained 642 experience points.
Another one.
Magicians Dale and Sean defeated.
Sean.
Dale, well, I'm surprised you beat me. Sean, I feel like a jackknife. Obtain 566
you look
gold.
like one. Okay, let's go up.
When I say go, you need to start running.
Oh, do we have to run again?
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh man, slow downers everywhere.
Time's up, sorry. Oriana Stadium. When I say go, you need to start running. 3, 2, 1, go. Time's up, sorry. Oriana Stadium.
Man!
When I say go, you need to start running. 3, 2, 1, go. Time's up. Sorry. Orianda Stadium. When I say go, you need to start running. 3, 2, 1, go.
Frustrating this.
Time's up. Sorry.
I was so close, I think.
Orianda Stadium. When I say go, you need to 3, 2, 1, go. Time's up.
No!
Sorry. Orianda Stadium. When I 3, 2, 1, go. Congrats, you made it.
So annoying this. But we made it. I had to go up first between those slowdowners and then left. And then between many more slowdowners. And then I could go up between another pair of slowdowners. And then to the right to a small space. And there was a slowdowner there laying in the end. But there was one spot that I could pass it without being hit by the slowdowner. And then further to the right and down. And we made it, guys. No more speedruns here. Oh, and there are people standing. Probably the stadium leaders. Let's
items.
recover
Gigant
Sparky.
status. Cancel. Max UD antidote. Scorch paralysis. Skilled max revive. Mighty herb revives. So Sparky has been revived. Mighty herb. Select. Sparky swallowed the mighty herb, healing 60 health. Status.
Now let's talk with them. Or is it one? It sounds like two.
A teenage boy and girl stood in front of me. Hello, Challenger, the girl said. We are the Orianda Stadium leaders. Both of you? I asked. Both of us, the boy affirmed. My name is Hans, the boy said. And I'm Greta, the girl said.
Yeah, sure. Hans and Greta. Yeah.
Let's battle, they said in unison. Stadium leaders Hans and Greta have challenged you to a battle. Hans sent out a whistle. Greta sent out an enchantothal. Go, Sparky and Steely Butt.
Looks like this is a magical stadium. With magical
whistle used stifle.
opponents.
Sparky's special attacks are stifled. Select an action for Sparky. Attack.
What level are these guys actually?
Faux whistle. Faux whistle is level 42. Faux enchantothal is level 42. Select attack. Choose on quicken. Sparky used quicken. Sparky's speed was increased by 1 stage. Faux enchantothal used meteor rush.
And Sparky one-hit KO there.
Damage to Sparky.
Well done, Sparky.
Sparky has been defeated. Select the Manamon to use. Sparky, Steely Butt Fontazor, Fluffy, Bo Obels. Fluffy, what do you want? Go, Fluffy.
Let's go with Fluffy then.
Select an action for Steely Butt. Attack. Choose Steel Horn. Select Faux Enchantothal. Faux Whistle. Faux. Steely Butt used Steel Horn.
KO there.
Steely Butt has dealt 186 damage to Faux Enchantothal. Faux Enchantothal has been defeated. Steely Butt gained 866 experience points. Fluffy gained 866 experience points. Greta sent out a Grandlin. Faux Whistle used Stifle. Fluffy's special attacks are stifled. Select an action for Faux Grandlin.
Grandland.
Grandlin is a stone spirit that takes form as a brightly colored short quadruped. It is able to use large stones and rocks to build any shape around itself. Its claws are webbed together and vaguely resemble a shovel. Grandlin have a long neck patterned with earthy rubble. It has a large nose.
Oh, sounds like a stone. But since we are in a magic stadium, does that mean that this is a stone magic creature?
Select an attack. Choose Poison Dart. Shadow Claw. Shadow. Select Faux Grandlin. Faux Whistle. Fluffy used Shadow Claw. Fluffy has dealt 60 damage to Faux Whistle. Faux Grandlin tunneled underground. Choose Battle Cry. Steel Horn. Select Steely Butt used Steel Horn.
And the Whistle is dead.
Has dealt 99 damage to Faux Whistle. Faux Whistle has been defeated. Steely Butt gained 882 experience points. Fluffy gained 882 experience points. Hound sent out an Aristar. Faux Aristar used Knockout Venom. The attack missed. Choose a Poison Shadow Claw. Select Faux Grandlin. Faux Aristar. Fluffy used Shadow Claw. The attack missed. Faux Grandlin used Tunnel.
Ah, he was in the ground, of course. And Steely Butt is
dealt
down.
86 damage to Steely Butt. Steely Butt has been defeated. So Rubberlake Fluffy. Fontasaur. What did go? Fontasaur. Foristar used Aura Master. Foristar has dealt 75 damage to Fluffy. Fluffy's special attacks are no longer stifled. Choose Poison Shadow Claw. Select the target.
Actually.
Foristar.
Oristar.
Oristar is a long, brightly colored bat. Spikes jut out from its head in a star formation. It has a sharp spike on its middle, which it can use to suck blood through in addition to its mouth.
So another bat. Maybe the highest evolution of Zimbat.
Fluffy used Shadow Claw. Fluffy has dealt 72 damage to Foristar. Select choose Pummel. Fight Aquazap. Select the target. Fontasaur used Aquazap. Fontasaur has dealt 135 damage to Foristar. Foristar has been defeated. Fontasaur gained 903 experience points. Fluffy gained 903 experience points. Hound sent out a Salorb. Faux Grandlin used Aura Master.
Oh no, not Aura Master again.
Faux Grandlin has dealt 81 damage to Fluffy. Fluffy has been defeated. Select the mana to use.
Fluffy is also
Sparky,
dead.
Steely, Fond, Fluffy, Bo-Obles. Rubberlake, what did go?
Rubberlegs, your turn.
Select choose Battle Cry, Roar, Sound, Earthquake. Select the targets. Faux Grandlin and Faux Salorb and Faux Grandlin.
Oh yeah, with Earthquake I can hit them both, but let's check what Salorb was.
Select an attack. Choose Roar, Battle Cry, Slash. Select Faux Grandlin. Faux Salorb looks like a large slab of gray stone. It is 3m high and 0.5m thick. It has a small translucent orb directly in the center of its body. Its orb changes colors depending on what it is doing. It glows orange when moving, red when fighting, and light blue when communicating.
Sounds more like a traffic light.
Select an
with
action
different
for
colors then,
Rubber
of
Ink
course.
attack. Choose Battle Cry, Slap, Bat Roar, Earthquake. Select the target. Rubber legs used. Earthquake.
Okay, hit them both, dude. Kill them both, better.
The move does not affect Faux Salorb.
Ah, what?
Rubber legs has dealt 71 damage to Faux Grandlin. Select an action for choose Drench. Drench. Select Faux Grandlin. Fontasaur used Drench. Fontasaur has dealt 128 damage to Faux Grandlin. Faux Grandlin has been defeated.
GG's.
Fontasaur gained 932 experience. Rubberlegs gained 932 experience points. Greta sent out an Elvond. Faux Salorb used Spirit Force.
An Elvond, what is that? Whoa.
Faux Salorb has dealt 25 damage to Fontasaur. Choose a Roar, Sap, Earthquake, Quicken, Slap. Select Faux Elvond.
Elvond.
Elvond is a quadruped dog-like creature, but it has no fur. Instead, it has smooth skin which glistens magically in sun or moonlight. It has skinny, tall ears on the top of its head. Elvond have a weird moon-like design on their chest.
Okay.
Rubberlegs used Slash. Rubberlegs has dealt 54 damage to Faux Elvond. Faux Elvond used Magic Wave. Faux Elvond has dealt 32 damage to Rubberlegs. Faux Elvond has dealt 36 damage to Fontasaur.
Oh, you can hit me
Select
both.
an act, choose Dissonant Chime, Drench, Faux Elvond, Faux Salorb. Fontasaur used Drench. Fontasaur has dealt 131 damage to Faux Salorb. Stadium leader Hans used a Mighty Herb. Faux Salorb swallowed the Mighty Herb, healing 131 health. Select choose Quicken, Slash, Standard, Faux Elvond. Rubberlegs used slash. Rubberlegs has dealt 51 damage to Foelvond. Foelvond used magic wave.
No, not again.
Critical. Foelvond has dealt 62 damage to Rubberlegs. Foelvond has dealt 36 damage to Fontasaur. Select an app. Fontasaur has 51. Choose Disc Drench, Water. Foelvond. Foelvond has 26% health remaining.
Kill this
Fontasaur used
Elvand
Drench.
because he's nasty with his multiple attack.
Fontasaur has dealt 73 damage to Foelvond. Foelvond has been defeated. Fontasaur gained 877 experience points. Rubberlegs gained 877 experience points. Fosalorb used Spirit Force. Fosalorb has dealt 21 damage to Rubberlegs. Select choose Quicken slash Standard. Rubberlegs used slash. Rubberlegs has dealt 24 damage to Fosalorb. Choose Disc Drench. Fontasaur used Drench.
Okay, seems like this is the last one.
Fontasaur has dealt 128 damage to Fosalorb.
KO.
Fosalorb has been defeated. Fontasaur gained 782 experience points. Rubberlegs gained 782 experience points. Stadium leaders Hans and Greta defeated.
Yay!
Hans, oh Greta. He has defeated us. It was the two of us versus the one of him, but yet we still have tasted the bitter flavor of defeat. Greta, Hans, seriously, you threw the battle. Don't you have a brain in your head?
Why do sisters always be so mean?
You made so many foolish moves. I wasn't nearly as dumb as you. It's your fault we lost, yours and yours alone.
Yours and yours alone.
Obtained 3,680 gold. We are both proud to give you the symbol of your victory. Sven received a Bewitch Key.
Bewitch Key, okay.
Sven stored the Bewitch Key in the other item's pocket. We also would like to assist you with your journey by giving you this. Sven received a broomstick.
A broomstick, okay.
Sven stored the broomstick in the equipment pocket. Good luck, we hope to see you in the Masters Stadium soon. Hey, you're not too far off now, just 2 more keys to go. My sister's such a great leader, I wish I was as good as her.
Okay, that is Hans. And what is great?
My sister's... My brother's pretty cool, but I'm the better tamer.
Okay. Hey, what is that broomstick?
Inventory state equipment. Cat's broomstick. A smooth stick with a rubber handle. The holder is immune to earth-type attacks.
Oh, that can be a good equipment for my... for Sparky. Because he's the electric type, so earth types can't hit him anymore then.
Cat broomstick. What? Cat's a complete steel. Sparky. Sparky does not have it. Sparky successfully equiped the broomstick.
Yo, Sparky.
Select.
There's your broomstick. By the way, can you also clean the floor? And there's a teleporter here to my right. What do you think, guys? Shall we jump on the teleporter or shall we just walk out the stadium? I mean, I can also go back the normal way, I guess, but there is a teleporter here. I think I will just what shall I do? I mean, I'm scared of teleports. Jump in and see what happens. That's just shots and Ultra sees it. Teleport. Okay. Well, yoga.
Orianda Stadium.
Oh, it just teleports me out of the thing. I'm just back at the entrance of the stadium.
Well, now what? I asked myself.
Oh, I went out of the stadium and we get a cutscene.
I came to Orianda, beat the stadium, got to see some of my family again, but now I had to figure out what to do. Luckily the situation was out of my control. Back to base then, eh? A shadow warrior said quietly to another shadow warrior walking next to him.
Oh, shadow warriors.
They hadn't seen me, I followed them. Yep, back to the factory, the other one said.
Factory?
God, but Sandcott Beach is so far away, the first warrior said. We won't walk the whole way, but I left my pocket copter in the Amakuru Inns. Hey, what do you think you're doing? The second Shadow Warrior yelled at me. Crap, I said. Let's run for it, the first Shadow Warrior said. I'm with you, bye. Well, I heard enough, anyway, I said. They were headed to the large factory on Sandcot Beach, and if I'm not so much mistaken, they said that was the Shadow Warrior base. Right, Octoross, time for Sven to bring the fight to you.
Oh my god, so there was indeed a factory there on that beach. So that thing on the beach, that door that we couldn't enter before, that is actually a factory. Maybe we should just take a look there. But maybe healing up in the hotel first.
Pocket copter. Where would Orianda City?
And this is the easiest way to do
Orianda
it.
City. Mona Hotel. All Manamon have been save.
Let's save the game.
Orianda City.
Let's see if Grandma has to say something after our victory.
Grandmother's house.
Huh. Seems like there was no Grandma at all here in the house. They disappeared.
Grandmother's house F2.
Maybe in Melanie's room?
Melanie's room.
No. No persons here. Okay.
Grandmother's house F2.
I think we should go back to Sandcot City and check out that factory.
Grandmother's house. Orianda City. Pocket copter. Where would Orianda Lazar Sandcot City?
And just to bring back your memories, guys, Sandcot City was the place where we landed after we fall down from the volcano mountain. And where we met that girl Rena that was having a little bit problems with her father, so to say.
Sandcot City.
There's a guy standing here.
I'm too tired to train right now.
Okay. Now let's see what we can find on the beach then. There's the gate to the beach.
Sandcot Beach.
And I think to the left somewhere was the factory, or that building at least.
A feral level 18 Lunas attacked you. Go, Sparky. Select Sparky has dealt 216 damage to Full Lunas. Full Lunas has been defeated. Victory. Sparky gained 46 experience. Obtained 40 gold.
Where is that factory? Ah, here. There's the door. No, let's go in then.
Damn, I said as I reached the locked door of Monolith Manufacturers Limited. I forgot the door is locked. HMMMMM. Well, there's got to be some Shadow Warriors around here somewhere. I just need to find one. I can defeat them in a Manamon battle and take their key away.
Probably. Okay, so do we have to search around here for a Shadow Warrior? Maybe on the beach somewhere? And maybe I will use an Ultra Encounter down because I don't want to be attacked
Sparky.
every time.
Select. Sparky makes a break for it. Sparky escaped. So invent equipment. Cancel. Status. Items. Life. Ultra. So invent Monopoly.
So let's listen if we can hear a person here somewhere while exploring the beach. I go down here. Hey, I hear a person here on my left, I guess. There's water. Walking through the water, and indeed, here is a guy standing.
Hello, don't have time to talk, I'm afraid. My shift at the Monolith factory starts in 5 minutes.
Hey, and he runs off. Do we have to chase again? And it sounded like that he was running upwards and right somewhere, so maybe we should check out that direction first. There's the wall. There's the gate. Hey, I can hear him somewhere on my left here.
Eek. Why are you chasing me? I ain't done nothing. I'm not a shadow apprentice, I'm not.
And then he runs to the right. But there's the gate. Probably he went to the city then, but let's just check here below first. No, there is water. And the sea. Maybe above the gate. There's the gate. There are some birds here. And there's water again. No, I think we have to go back into the city. Let's see if we can find that fellow again there.
City.
There's somebody standing here.
My hat's gone and blown off. Now where in tarnation is it?
No, that is not the one we are searching for. Here's another person. To the right.
Give it up, will you?
Oh, hello man. And again he runs to the right. Now let's follow him then. To the right, to the right. And there he is, I guess, or?
I'm tired of running. I can't run no more. If I have to physically fight you off, Ziagnios help me I will. Shadow Apprentice MFDN has challenged you to a battle.
Ah,
MFDN
finally the
sent
battle
out
there.
an Amanya.
Yo Digo, thank you for stopping by. See you next time, man. Can I guess, but how do you save in this game? You press X to open the main menu, Bryce P, and then you go down and there is a save button. But you can only do that outside battles. So in a battle you can't save anymore. Ultrastier, eet smakelijk. Fijne avond, man. There we go.
Phonomania. Go, Sparky. Phonomania used Black Bite. Phonomania has dealt 27 damage to Sparky. Choose Sharp Super Sparky used Super Spark.
Let's Super Spark this guy.
Sparky has dealt 60 damage to Phonomania. Phonomania used Pile Driver. Phonomania has dealt 40 damage to Sparky. Select choose Quicken. Super Sparky used Super Spark. Sparky has dealt 62 damage to Phonomania. Phonomania has been defeated. Sparky gained 1722 experience points. Sparky has increased to level 43. Health has increased by 2, Strength by 2, Defense by 2, Magic Attack by 2, Magic Defense by 2 and Speed by 2. Sparky now has 10 training points after gaining 6 training points. MFDN sent out a Tagrath.
A what?
Select an action for Sparky. Photograph.
Tygrath.
Tygrath?
Tagrath has a long tail roughly 0.8 meters in length. Its fur is black. It has a row of jagged spikes on the back of its neck. It has 6 claws on each of its 4 feet. It has red spots around its face.
Oh, sounds
Select an action. Choose
powerful.
a Sharpen. Super Sparky used Super Spark. Sparky has dealt 63 damage to Photograph. Photograph used Oblivion Slash. Photograph has dealt 99 damage to Sparky. Photograph suffered 18 damage from the backlash. Sparky has been defeated. Select the Manamon to use. Sparky. Steely Butt.
Sparky's dead, so let's go
Fond
with...
so fluffy. Bo Obels. Rubber Legs.
let's
What
go
do
with
you
Rubber
want?
Legs
Go.
here.
Rubber Legs. Select an action for Rubber Legs. Attack.
Yo Pikachu, have a nice dinner. See you next time, man. Thank you for watching.
Choose an Earthquake. Rubber Legs used. Earthquake. Rubber Legs has dealt 81 damage to Photograph.
And Bryce B, to
Photograph
answer your
has been
question,
defeated.
I think there are
Rubber
more
Legs
of this
gains
kind of games,
2016
but not that
experience
much. Because it's a small market,
Rubber
you know,
Legs has
audio
increased
games.
to level
and,
44. Health has increased by
yeah,
2.
unfortunately there are not that much games like this available.
Magic attack by 1. Magic defense by 2 and speed by 3. Rubber Legs
I
now
wish there
has
were more.
16 training points after gaining 5 training points. Shadow Apprentice MFDN defeated.
Oh, we defeated him. Good.
Why?
No. Therefore.
Obtained 222 gold. What do you want from me? The Shadow Apprentice said, starting to cry. You're really just a coward underneath your rough exterior, aren't you? I snarled. Give me your key to the Manalith factory. Okay, he whined. I'll give it to you. The Shadow Apprentice handed the Manalith key to Sven. Sven stored Manalith key in the other item's pocket. Wish I could stick around to, you know, chat, but I've got to run, I'm afraid. Hey?
And then he runs off, coward.
Holy Church of Sandcott
That's the
City.
church, we have been there.
Pocket Copter. Where would Amoket Hounch of Avalit Sandcott
That's just you in the hotel there.
Sandcott Mona Hotel. Oh, save. Game saved. Select an option. Party.
And guys, I see that it is like quarter to 10 already, and I'm afraid that when we enter the factory, that we'll have a very large level there to explore. So maybe it's a good time to save here and continue next week with this game to see what we will find out in the factory, which seems like to be the base of the Shadow Warrior. So maybe we will encounter Octoross again there, or maybe some other nasty followers. I'm really wondering what will happen there. But yeah, as I said, I'm afraid it will take too long now to explore the factory during today's stream. So maybe it's a good idea then to stop right now. Yeah, probably good to stop here, says Shas. Okay, well, then we're gonna do that, guys. And before I
Save.
I leave
Game
you,
set.
I
Select
will
view.
just
Select an option. Party.
save the game.
Save. Game. View. Select an.
Save there, and I close the game, guys. And guys, before I close the stream, I just would like to say thank you very much to everybody for joining today's stream. I had fun playing this audio RPG game for you tonight, and I'm sure I will do it again next Friday. Then the Manamon adventure continues. Sparky, Bryce P, Ultrasteer, Rubber Cookie, Pikachu, Valence, Yuki, Ohio Jane, Shas, and did I miss somebody? Onscan, of course. Thank you very much for stopping by, and I really hope to see you guys back again during another stream, which will be tomorrow, Street Fighter Saturday. Probably I will do some battle launches and maybe some ranked matches, because I'm getting close to Diamond on my PC account. So stay tuned, have a nice evening, and otherwise have a good weekend, and I see you next time, guys. Thank you, bye bye.
BlindWarriorSven.